All right, we should have quality back. Thank you everybody for your patience. Uh, OBS just really was not pleased with me wanting to switch to Hades, apparently. Um, but hopefully it's going to recognize Hades now. It does. I'm seeing that it is showing something instead of just a blank screen. Yes, you see options. Good. I was seeing options too, so I'm glad that we're all in the same spot. Gang, we're back. So, I should be able to just bink, controller turn back on. Good morning. All right. Any whoosies.
Where were we?
We were somewhere. We were on escape, number 10.
Flirting with Nyx.
Probably flirting with Nyx. I don't have any items to give to anybody. I think I was going to, yep, I was going to use Dusa's thing to try to give me some extra heal overall. I got to get back into the swing of things. It wants me to use the thingy, but
the spear that you
the
don't
spear,
have yet.
the spear that I don't have. Yeah. So I think I'm going to reacquaint myself with everything real quick and kill Scully. I think that's his name.
Skelly.
Yeah.
Skelly the Skellington.
Yes. Okay. I just have to remember that I only have, the 2 dashes. Fuck PlayStation.
I don't know how that has any context to this.
Yeah, probably not. Also, Hades, yeah, we get it. I'm a brat. Fuck off, okay?
Time to mix up my
Hammer. Hold special for up to 250% base damage. Minimum range reduced. Okay, so these are all fated choices. Toby, can you stop? You are kind of annoying. You're licking my pants and I don't like it.
The deadliest bow.
I can tell you which one was the best.
Don't care.
Heads up.
Okay.
Appreciate the thought, but respectfully, don't care.
Okay.
Also, I'm hearing myself echo a little bit on your side. I don't know if that's something that you can fix or not.
I'm the only one in chat, so I must be the one echoing you somehow.
Yeah, because I can't really be echoing myself.
Unless you're listening to your stream on accident.
I'm not, because I have Chrome muted. I just took damage because I was talking to you. But,
oh, geez, don't get hit, forehead.
Fuck off, forehead. Ow. I keep forgetting that the dodge is shorter than I think. Okay. And now I'm gonna walk around breaking pots to try to heal back up, thanks to Dusa. Doesn't want to, like, let me aim at this pot in particular. No? Okay. I'm gonna crawl in a hole and die. Now, her mom... What? Jaeger, I have no idea what you're talking about, bud.
Yeah, I don't know the context for that one.
Yep.
Tip for breaking pots with a bow, by the way. Your special's really good at it.
Yep, I figured, but I'm trying to aim at stuff for funsy onesies. Just because, why not? I'm gonna break that, too. Just for funsies. Okay, nothing? Nothing? 47 out of 50?
Grandmother. Mama is another name for grandma.
I'm aware, Jaeger. The girl who was supposed to come over tonight. See, that's the context we were missing, Jaeger. You just said, her mama died like an hour ago. Okay, well, who is she? You know, that's the part I was missing. Sorry to hear, obviously, that her mama died, but like, context. That's like, oh god, I can't even come up with a good comparison for you right now. Owie. I thought you died, bud.
Hi, Aphrodite.
Aphrodite. Give me a second, Aphrodite. I want to see if I can get anything from... Fuck it. Why even bother? Why not just... Yeah.
Good.
There we go. I'm healed back up. Now I'll talk to you, Aphrodite. She's all I've been talking about the past couple streams.
With you, love. You are just so spontaneous, and I have a liking for that sort of thing.
Understandable, Jaeger, but believe it or not, you're not the only person I talk to. So I'm gonna forget things. Also, I've been drunk like the past couple streams, so I'm not gonna be able to remember everything that everybody's been talking about all the time. Hydrate? Okay, I can. I will also posture check and stretch. We'll just gaze at Aphrodite's nude visage for a little longer. Literally.
Don't lie, everyone enjoys it.
Oh no, I mean, I'm not mad about it. It's for damn sure. I know that this one is considered rare, but for how I play,
The
I
rarity is just a higher
I know
scale.
it's higher scaling. What I'm saying is for those who aren't aware that it's just for higher scaling, because of how I play, I'm taking the special damage anyway. That's going to be better for me. I use the special more often. Or I get more use out of it. More effective. That's
Don't
the word
forget
I'm
you have
looking
a hammer charge that makes you want to use special. Like hold it.
for. Oh, is it like a hold situation?
Hold to charge, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
You're gone.
Just sniping a little bit right now. We love to see it. Just for funsy onesies. Hit that man's with my special. Owie. Not nice. Alright, now to go break some pots. Break some pots. 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 Pots right there. Pots. Oh, come on. Why? This is homophobic. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we have two choices this time. There's, looks like another Aphrodite item or max health. I think I'm going to take max health. Welcome, I can fix that 99. How's it going, friend? Go.
Good for the health.
Alright, and then let's try to... There we go. Healing item. Good, good. Have you beaten this game before? Nope. I barely beat Meg recently. I'm not good at this sort of game. And I'm used to having infinite dodge roll in the... in any games that are, like, similar to this that I've played. So I'm just... It's not my forte. Get the fuck out of there. Get the fuck... Oh, I hate my life. Hate those little pot guys so much.
I have a real question.
Yeah, what?
You don't have infinite dodge roll in Moon Hunter.
Yeah, because I don't need to
Looking
dodge
fair.
roll because it's different. I can rely on
Okay.
my teammate to help.
Okay.
Moon Hunters is its own beast.
Okay, if you say so.
Okay, so there's a chaos portal, and there's an exclamation point thingy. So
You've been through the exclamation point before, right?
I have no idea.
It's Sisyphus. You
Oh, yeah.
definitely have.
Yeah, I
been.
have. Yeah. Okay. So you're recommending I go down the Chaos Portal?
So Sisyphus always gives you the option of healing, darkness, or coins.
Well...
Either way, it's a free room. If it were a me run, I would always take the Chaos Portal, but keep in mind, whatever you take, you will likely have to deal with in the boss room. Like, you'll have to deal with it while fighting Meg, too.
Right. Exclamation points are always NPCs. Got it. Thank you. I can fix that. I'm gonna call you Fix. Hope that's cool. Those are some cute emotes, Jaeger. Any hoosies. Let's go.
As well.
Like he said, might as well. Let's fucking go, I guess.
Darkness.
The deepest reaches of the underworld. The void from which all life and consciousness sprang forth during the dawn of time. The realm of chaos. A land almost unseen even to denizens of Death's kingdom.
Easy. I don't know about that.
Could you keep it down?
Okay. Now the question is, will I be able to get healed back up to where I was at before I took the Chaos Portal? The answer is not from this room alone, but probably from the next one. Don't worry. Do you know about the Four God Boon Pool? No.
I think I know what he's talking about, but I've never heard that word before, like, or that phrase.
Couple things. Number one, Sunny, thank you so much for gifting a sub to APH. I appreciate it. Sunny is a friend of Jenny's, and honestly, obviously, a friend of my wife's is a friend of mine, so if you give me just the hottest of seconds, I would love to throw a shout out your way, my love. I've been lurking in your
Yeah, that's
streams when
about
I
right.
can.
Yeah.
But yeah. Let's see. First
I know
guys
it
you can take
fixes.
runes from. Gotcha. Okay.
You haven't gotten to the point where you've been able to see more than, like, 4 gods anyways.
Yeah.
For boons, so...
Right.
It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But yeah, it helps you narrow down your choices later on, like in further runs, because you can get 4 gods easily on the first 2 floors,
Right.
and then that guarantees you know what the last 2 floors can give you.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So when you beat the game, you have more that you can get for sure. I'm not like one of those like long haul strategy players. I mostly just sort of fuck around and find out, scientific method. But I do appreciate that. It's just I can't keep track of all of those moving parts in my head. Doesn't work for me. So let's see. Okay, so for the next 5 chambers, chamber reward previews are hidden. Afterward, your cast deals 39% damage. Okay, my cast is my yeet. So I don't know that I need that. For the next 3 encounters, you take more damage. Afterward, any purples and gems you find are worth more. The next 4 encounters, you cannot collect your yeet. Afterward, your special deals more damage. I never use my yeet anyway, so I might as well take that one. Go for 2? Well, oops. I saw that a little too late, bestie. Sorry. Okay, there's Poseidon, but I'll have to fight a mini-boss. Or there's a pomegranate. Poseidon and the boss, or a pom, y'all? You'll be earning more darkness and gems, which lets you get stronger for all future runs. Well, yeah. For sure, but if I can't get further in the run because of that, it doesn't actually benefit me, if that makes sense. Like, yes, it's great that I'll be getting more gems and I'll be getting more darkness. But if I can't get past, X number of encounters, at which point that takes effect, it doesn't really matter. I'm still figuring out this game. So, knowing my strengths, that's what I took. Have some faith, you'll be breezing through it in no time. Maybe. But Poseidon or the Pom, y'all. Because I don't want to make a decision. I'm much more content to just put alcohol in my body.
My vote is Poseidon.
You just want to see me fight a mini boss and cry.
Oh no, I just always take whatever I think is more valuable. In my opinion, Poseidon's more valuable. Hey,
Okay.
it could be the Bomb Brothers, and you already know how to beat the Bomb Brothers easy.
Yeah, and I mean, I've beat the crystal before now, too. It just was more of a struggle. Poseidon locks in your god pool, and Palms don't really offer much. Okay. 2 people agreeing is good enough for me. Oh, it's Bomb Brothers. Okay. Is this the best way to do the Bomb Brothers? Probably not, but it's my way, and I know it works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, so I won't. Okay, he's gone. Just one brother left. Dead. Okay. Easy. And, oh, I'm already at full health anyway, so I don't need it. Boons are generally bigger upgrades than palms are.
Have you, nephew? Understandable. But first things first. Now let me add a little something to all that.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Okay. Attack deals more damage and has knockback. Dash damages foes in an area, knocks them away. That'll be helpful. Attack and special are stronger the first 10 seconds in encounters. I'm leaning towards Tidal Dash because my dash doesn't currently do any damage. It's just a fuck, let me get out of here situation. Random, do you have any wisdom to impart?
I really like Poseidon Dash, but also the damage buff in the first 10 seconds of an encounter is like Fix is saying in chat. Cleaning the room in 10 seconds is not difficult. And usually, like, let's say you get to Meg with this, 10 seconds is enough to get the first 2 stages off of her, typically.
If I play my cards right and if I don't get fucked over somewhere else along the way. Right?
Again, assuming you get to Meg, which is
Right.
not a big assumption at this stage.
Not a huge assumption, because I've fought her 5 times and I've won once.
You fought her 5 times out of 10. You get to the point where you will consistently get to her regardless of what boons you pick up.
Right.
So, yeah, getting that extra, rinsing half her health bar is good. The
Right.
dash is also really good because when you dash, you generally want to get things away from you. And that's what the dash do. The dash pushes things away from you where you land up.
Exactly. I can't remember who, I think it might have been Ares, creates effectively the gravity well from Moon Hunters when you dash.
Later.
I think that's his. Somebody had effectively a gravity well, and that one was really helpful for me. I think that's actually the one that I had when I defeated Meg. But
yeah, Ares has a couple of boons that make what's called a Blade Rift, which is just a big AoE. There's another boon that you have to pick up that's separate from just making a Blade Rift that says your Blade Rifts pull things in.
Oh, I mean, I don't think it actually pulled things in. I was just like visually it looked like.
Yeah, that would
gravity
be Ares though.
Okay. I am starting to learn
And
the things.
it
Okay.
does eventually become the gravity well.
Right. And Fix, I 100% have. I saw one and I was like, compared to 2 and 3, not worth my time. So I'm glad that I've figured that much out. That's obviously a step in the right direction. Fuck it. I'll take the hydraulic might per your suggestion, team. That didn't go exactly like I wanted that to, but that's okay. Anything else? Yep, one more.
Just getting warmed up. Gone.
Dead. Grab that. Any more pots? No pots? No more pots for me?
Where now?
So there's a shop where I'll be able to maybe buy healing, which isn't really worth it because I only have 94. Palm it up. Yep. Okay. Fix is speaking my language. Shop is good if you have 150 gold, and that's about the level that I was thinking too. So I'm glad that I'm figuring out some strat. I don't have it all figured out yet. I don't know if I ever will, but I'm glad that I picked up a couple of small things. As much shit as I give you, Random, I do sort of listen when you talk, so I've figured out some things. I won't say that I'm an expert by any means, but I'm figuring it out. Ow, dickhead. Pump.
Gods grant me strength.
Okay. Special deals more damage and inflicts weak, so I could make my special stronger, or I could make special and attack stronger for the first 10 seconds. So you can buy the boons. Yep.
If you're asking me, it would be the first option.
That's what I was thinking, because this, it only grants like a 10% increase, and it's only for the first 10 seconds. This goes through the whole fight. And it's
that's
way more. It's just better. Yeah. Special is my primary damage, so 1. Yep. Because of how the bow special works, it's way better for me to do that than an attack. That's just my opinion, but that seems to be how it works.
Currently, yeah.
Let's see, we've got a key with a boss, or we have darkness.
The key is actually not a boss. So minor thing. There's a skull with an arrow and a skull.
Okay.
The skull with the arrow is the boss. The skull is just armored enemies.
Oh, so annoying.
And you can't face too many bosses on the same floor.
Gotcha.
The next boss you'll face is Meg. She does not have all weapons. You want the key.
Okay.
Long story short, the keys are important until you've unlocked all the weapons and all the shield or all the mirrors things.
Yep. Ow, assholes.
Over there.
Here we go. Let's maybe get some healing. I'd like some healing, please. Deuce's cute little feather duster lets me get some healing sometimes from stuff, so give me some goddamn healing. No? Fuck me? Okay, fine. 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 I don't deserve healing, apparently. That's what I've learned. It didn't want to let me get that. That's okay. That's fine. How many waves are in this room? on. Don't be shy. Shoot that bitch. 100 monies. Thinking. No? Fuck me? Okay. Fine. Any healing for free before I go into the little thingy?
5 second
Yes.
rule. That was 5 seconds, right?
That was definitely less than 5 seconds, Zacharias. You're good. You think Josh played this game? I mean, it's a good game. I do like it. I'm just not very good at it yet. Take the shop?
You have the
Okay.
yeah, you have the money to go shopping.
Yeah.
It's for sale.
It's so the next room is going to be free. There's not going to be any fighting.
Right. Is it worth getting the life essence now? It'll heal me up to full.
Do you have the +3 healing?
I do have +3 healing. That was the first thing that I invested in.
So here's the way to think about this: is you're gaining 6 life anyways. You're
Fair.
gonna go into the med fight with 66, so gaining 9 health is not going to affect as much.
Okay. Fair.
If given your current situation, the Cyclops Turkey may or may not be worth it, just to get you further into the game for this attempt, because it's a damage increase.
The damage increase, and I won't
But
have
it's
enough to
specifically-
get a boon plus something else anyway, if there's a boon available. Effectively.
Yeah, you won't be able to afford the boom and the palm or the centaur heart. You don't have 250.
Right, so I might as well get the Cyclops
Fixes-
Jerky and then go to the
Yeah.
shop, right?
Fix is betting on there being a gold urn in there, but there won't be. Also, there's urns in the Charon room, so extra reason not to buy life essence.
Right.
I would buy the Cyclops Jerky.
I do have gold urns. Not a lot, but I do have gold urns. They don't happen super often, but I do get them from time to time. What do you know? Some healing. Who'd have thunk it?
Kieran's
So I'll be back up to full health after this. So I assume we're saying take the boon, hoping that it's a dash boon. Yeah?
I mean, Dash Boon's okay, but take the boon anyways because it's
Well, yeah.
the best upgrade.
Well, I mean, I'm
And
going to
take the
take a
dark-
boon, but I'm going to talk to
Yeah,
Charon
boon and
first.
dark.
couldn't agree more, mate. Pleasure doing business.
Okay.
Let's see. Does it give you?
It
yeah,
does give me
you-
title dash. I don't ever use cast. I just always forget that it exists. Probably because I only get the one
usually-
of it. But
There comes a point where it becomes on a cooldown. It is one of the future upgrades that you can get, and it becomes super useful for that.
right. I'm not taking 1. That's definitely not happening. I'm leaning personally towards 3. I mean, 2 would be great if I ever remembered that cast existed, but I always forget. Cast has big AoE. If you're not using it frequently right now, take 3. Yeah, I don't. And that's because the other game that I play that's more like this, I'm not counting Moon Hunters because Moon Hunters is like a team game and you can sort of, divide and conquer. Hand of Fate
Moonhunters is
plays
solo playable.
different. I mean, it's definitely solo playable, but it's a different experience like that. It doesn't feel like Moon Hunters to me playing it by myself. Does that make sense?
Sure, let's go with that.
Maybe I'm entitled to my wrong opinion, but that's just how I feel. Okay, I'm gonna take a big old drink before this because I'm gonna fucking need it. Let's go.
I'm here, Meg.
Hold it, Zagreus. I sense something. Is that... Ah. You've been in contact with Chaos. So even they are now involved with this.
Yeah, Meg.
Just because
Jealous?
Chaos is giving me the power to crush you doesn't mean they're getting involved with this, does it?
You don't know who or what you're dealing with. Ask Nyx about them for me sometime. Here, I'll give you a chance to ask her very soon.
Shut the fuck up, Meg. Ow! I was a little bit too close to her for that. I'm a moron. I always forget that she has that fucking whip attack. Ow. Ow.
You want a taste of this?
I want you to get off my dick. Or get on my dick. Like, pick one. It's this, like, will they, won't they bullshit that I can't stand. Oh god, hate that. Nope, hate that. The bullet shit, can't do it. Nope. I fuck it up every single time. Yep, I'm very bad at this game, and it doesn't help that I've been drinking like a moron.
You almost have her.
Almost. But I'm probably gonna fucking die to her before I get her again. Yep. Oh, no.
You got her, and you still have your Death Defiance.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So this is your 6th attempt? Or
My
sixth
sixth
fight.
with her. Yeah.
2nd win. 1st win without using a Death Defiance.
Yep.
Let's go.
I'm temperature boiling now. This is fine. Let me see. Do I have any pots that I can break?
No, but there's always a well in between floors, and there's pots between floors.
Well, yeah. But, I mean, if I can get a little extra health here, like, I'm gonna take the extra couple seconds. Why not? I have exactly 5 health right now. It's really sexy of me, I know. 20 health.
Me, Father.
Is there anything that I should sell? I figure I look at sell first, then buy.
No, because you can go back and forth.
Yeah,
Check
fair.
the shop first.
Okay.
Is there anything that you want to buy, such as instant health, which you can afford?
I mean, I might as well buy it. Because I can afford it.
Yeah.
There's no reason
Yeah,
why
and
not
because you don't plan on hitting another shop soon.
to. Probably not, because I wasn't going to have anything worth... I wasn't going to have enough money to buy anything worth buying anyway.
You're not going to be able to hit a shop for at least 2 to 3 chambers, so you have time
Right.
to get money.
Yep.
But besides that, do you have any boons that you feel like are absolutely useless? I think right now you only have... You don't have any passives, do you? Oh, you do have a passive. You have the Poseidon passive. I don't think any of them are worth selling.
No, I don't think so either. Oh, we're not playing Jackbox tonight, Fix. But if you would like to return and play Jackbox with us sometime, we played Jackbox like the last couple nights, so I don't know if we will for a hot minute. But like, absolutely log in with your Twitch, so then when you come back, it'll be a little bit easier and faster for you.
Up we go then. Check.
Okay.
One of the nice things is you're guaranteed 9 health plus a fountain before you actually fight anything. Because you just entered this chamber, that's another 3 health, and then you enter the chamber that you actually fight enemies in, which
Right.
is another 3.
Right.
And
And there
that-
might be some more pots. No? No more pots for me? Fuck me personally? I would like to
you
look
can
at
put
this
out the
area again.
candles.
Oh, do the candles sometimes give me things
He's
too?
definitely seen better
No, but you
days.
can put them out.
I mean,
It's just a neat little thing that they added.
I mean that's fair.
It's a detail. They also automatically light themselves again.
Yeah.
Within
Oh,
the
there was a point
circular
over here anyway.
Asphodel reside the vast majority of those who lived upon the earth and died. There they persist until the end of time.
Thinking.
Or until I crush their bones to dust.
Yeah. Or until I crush their bones to dust. Me too, Zagreus. I love you so much. Don't accidentally step in the lava. Do not accidentally step in the lava. For the love of Christ. Anyway.
Bone rakers.
If you feel like you stepped in the lava, immediately dodge towards what you believe to be land.
Yep, I learned that the hard way the first time I got up here. Oh, fuck.
Well, the reason that I say that is usually there's a very small grace period where your feet are in lava, but you don't take damage.
Gotcha. Okay, come on. Who else am I looking to kill? Who else wants to kill me? You. Fucker.
You can walk across the lava. The grace period is fairly long, but it's still like it takes a reaction.
I feel
You
like
still
better
have to-
safe than sorry, you know? I'm a better safe than sorry kind of person.
Right.
Okay. Let's see what it wants me to look at in here. Oh,
It
internal
just lets
trove.
you see new
Well, it
things that
was-
you've run into.
Oh, I know, but it was yelling at me like, "Hey, click left B, asshole." So I assume it was what did it want me to look at? It was no, stop doing that. Come on. Go up. This is homophobic. Fine. Why? Why? Why are you acting like this? Internal trove. That was the one that it wanted me to look at. Yeah, okay. Cool. Okay. Again, I think this is a situation where Hand of Fate has traumatized me into thinking that I, can't really step places. That maybe I can step in this game. But I don't know. I feel like if I can avoid a situation where I may take damage, even by just a little, that's probably better than not doing that at all.
That's valid.
This is vibes right here. I have no other words for just this is vibes. Where I'm
The
standing.
bone carpet.
Yeah, the bone carpet. I love it. I will not
There's a lot
elaborate.
of those.
Yeah, I figured. I just like to explode those. Okay, do I go for Hermes or do I go for money?
Given that this isn't a scaling run, Hermes, like the one thing, again, knowing that you probably aren't going to survive past the second boss,
Correct.
the second floor, Hermes gives a lot of scaling effects. The biggest one that he can give you for temporary is dodge chance. There's like dodge chance, move speed, and sometimes he'll give you effects that give you sturdy, which basically means you can't be stunned out of it charging up an attack.
Okay.
Outside of those, I'll be honest, I would have considered the money more valuable for your specific situation.
I also just really like Hermes. He's my baby. Like on all levels except physical, he is my baby. Between like the project I had to do on him when I was actually like 8 years old, and then also Lore Olympus, he's just a very nice. He's like a sweet boy character, which we love to see it. Sometimes, sometimes they don't give, especially male Olympians, the opportunity to be a sweet boy. There are certain characters in that comic, not to name names, but I'm just gonna say, there's some guys that are not.
enough.
Oh God, what the fuck is going on in the middle? Don't like that. Don't like that. Ma'am?
Witches.
Ma'am? Excuse you.
Just be glad that you haven't faced the witch circle yet.
Yeah, I would probably pass away if I did. Okay. I'm gonna try to take care of some of these guys on the outskirts before I go in for her, because she seems to be
There's two
having
of
a
them.
time.
And
Yeah.
Keep in mind that your attacks and your special actually delete projectiles from the air.
Yeah, no, I know. But, again, it's a situation where if I can dodge it, better to get used to dodging it, because there are certain projectiles, like Meg's projectiles, I don't think it would delete.
You can delete hers. The ones from her machine gun that you feel like you can't, that you mess up every time.
I hate my life.
Yeah.
You can offer HP
Now you
recovery when
know.
dashing after getting hit. Think you'll reach the boss this run. Maybe. I'm not gonna beat the boss this run.
Yeah. This is your second time to Asphodel. I would say probably you'll make it to the boss this run.
Okay. Specialist
So
faster.
he's called you cuz, he's called you boss.
I love
an
it.
extra dash.
Dash would be extra nice, but then I'm gonna think I have infinite dash the next time I play. That's the problem. Because 3 dash is basically infinite dash. 2 dash, I've wrapped my head around and I've gotten used to that, but the second I get used to the 3
Yeah.
dash, I'm gonna think I have infinite dash.
Don't worry, I know what you mean.
It's a slippery slope. Especially with how much I use the special and how the bow special works, especially because I have it charged, I feel like Swift Flourish is best. Fix says 1-2, so I think
Faster than ever.
Yeah.
that's gonna be, yeah, that's good. Okay, so we have Gem over here, we have Shop. I'm just gonna see if there's any healing around and if there's any more opportunities. I feel like there's only ever 2 branches, right?
There will sometimes, rarely, be 3.
Okay. Looks like we only have the 2. So
They're always clustered on one side of the room. That's
Okay.
the other thing that I can tell you. So
okay, cool.
for sure.
Cool. So
the-
Shop or Gems? I mean, I know Gems are better in the long run, and I don't think I have enough money to really get anything at the shop anyway. So
Shop is a free room if you want to go further and don't want to face whatever the gems have behind that door. Then I would go to the shop just to skip whatever the gems have. Gems is better because you actually get something from the room,
right,
but you have to fight
that-
something, which in this case, I think is a barge. Given how early you are, it should be a barge. And you've seen the barges, I think.
Which ones are the barges?
It's just a room name.
Oh,
It's not an enemy. It's waves of difficult enemies that you have to kill
Oh.
everything in one specific space. It's not like a giant wide open room like the rest of this one.
like this one. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Fix says Gems will
Yeah.
help you get better at fighting whatever if you're focused on level progression than Shop.
Yeah.
1 dash isn't a big upgrade. You can dodge everything with 2. 2 or more dodges is good though. Yeah. Plus Gems will upgrade you outside of the run. That's what I was thinking. I know that Gems and Darkness, when in doubt, are a really good investment because of that. It's sort of like in Hand of Fate, how unlocking more cards, you get more opportunities to do things. So it's the same hat.
Oh, it's not a barge. It's just armored enemies then.
Okay.
Gorgons.
Oh, God. Don't like that. Oh, that's definitely lava that I thought was a pillar. Because I'm stupid.
If you ever get turned to stone or stunned in general, spam any action to get out of it. So like spamming attack or
Oh.
dodge or whatever will get you out.
Bomby Brothers,
Yep.
which I can do just fine. Maybe not great, but I can do it. That's all that needs to happen. I don't need to do well, just survive. I still have a Death
So
Defiance.
you're gonna run into a few variants of them, which I think you've already run into at least once.
Right.
The orange ones are normal Bomb Brothers. The purple
Oh,
ones
ow, ow,
are
Ooh, ow.
you
Didn't
got
like
yeah
that.
you got turned to stone in the middle
Yep.
of them.
I did see that.
I'm gonna put a pin in that conversation so you
Yeah,
can focus.
thank you. I was gonna say, I'm not internalizing any of what you're saying to me right now. It's going in one ear and out the other.
I think it's down to you and just a few Gorgons.
Yep.
A few.
It's just getting them out of my way. And since I can't destroy their projectiles, at least not yet, I don't know if there's a time where I can. Or if maybe
You
it
will
was
not
just...
be able to.
Yeah, okay.
The only way to remove them outside of just dodging is to get a God. I believe it's Athena. It's either Athena or Hera, and my brain's not working. The one that lets you reflect stuff.
I know you
think
meant to
Hera's
say
not in this
Athena,
game.
but...
Athena. Fuck off.
If you would just say her name right, then
Listen,
you wouldn't have to
when-
tell me to fuck off.
Yeah, okay, it is Athena. Okay, let me put it this way. I was the only person who read the Percy Jackson books in my school. I only had myself to be interested in Greek mythology. So, literally nobody knew how to pronounce them in my realm
Fair
when
and
I
valid.
was age Y, when I was reading those books. Yeah,
Hera's in the game by mention
Hera
only.
is only mentioned. Yeah, she's not actually a god who gives you boons.
Okay, so we have Dionysus on the right, and we have somebody else on the left. Both are going to be
Athena.
bosses. Oh, is that Athena's? Okay.
Yeah. Boss, I believe boss means the bridge. But yeah, Athena is just the best. If you get Athena dodge, you just win the game. Most of the time. It makes
So, am I saying... Oh, I touched the lava on accident. Oopsies. Athena won't give you the dodge, says Fix.
it can, but it's a very, very low chance.
Because you have the Poseidon dash.
No, it can replace it and go up a rarity level.
So...
But it's very, very low chance it will try to give you something else.
It can, but it's rare to happen. So am I hearing... When she has so many other bits,
Like,
yeah.
So, if it helps, let me phrase it this way. Athena's effects generally are damage resistance, or you reflect attacks with your own attacks.
Okay.
Dionysus can give you... he can give Festive Fog, which is a really good ability. It replaces your cast with like an AoE that constantly stuns enemies when they're in it.
Yeah, I think the time that I beat Meg before this, I had a Dionysus something or another. Like, it was... I think it was like drunkenness, where it would stack and it would like make her slower.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Or that's I forget the word that they use, but it's hangover.
Hangover,
It's
that's what it was.
Stacking damage over time.
Yep, that's what it was. I couldn't remember what they called it, so I was like, it does stuff. But like, also I really like the voice for Dionysus. It was very well done, like mwah, chef's kiss, you know? It was one of those. Hangover is good if you can stack it. The special is good, but the attack, not too much. Yeah, Dionysus
valid.
can give you some good boons here. I mean, it sounds like they can both help me out, but it's just which is going to help out more right now.
To be honest with you, my leaning is Dionysus. Also, remember your damage is going to drop off after 2 more chambers, I think that is.
For my specifically my my normal attack.
Oh yeah. Which you don't use that too often.
Which I don't use it too often, but when I do use it, it's nice right now that it's extra helpful, but it's not going to be the end of the world when that drops off.
Yeah. I will be honest, I can think of 2 things that I want from Athena, 1 thing that I want from Dionysus, but I think Athena has a larger pull than Dionysus, so it's like 50-50. The arguments are really tight on them. I would say Dionysus at this point.
Okay.
Dionysus has better synergies later on too.
Dionysus Caster's
Nectar also the Nectar one. You can turn his boon into a Nectar and an HP up.
Oh, well, that would be very extra helpful for me.
The Barge of Death.
Why it's the
And
Barge
yes,
of
by
Death.
boss, the Barge. You have 3 waves of enemies. Look for blue crystals. Those are the most annoying enemy.
Yep. Okay. I don't like this is a such a small contained unit, but
those pillars with the skulls on top of them.
Yep.
If an enemy is next to them, it's a free trap kill.
Oh, I know. I know. It's just they have to be near them, and you know I have to have the chance to actually hit them there. You know, not like in the middle of something else. Fuck you, you piece of shit. Okay. Dead.
Nice. And then the bar just has to stop. And let's see what you get for options.
I'm gonna get some healing first. Because I had that there. I'm just gonna look to see if there's anything else first before I... Okay.
Nope, it's always just the barge and then the exit.
Oh, I was just making sure if there were any other,
mean,
Oh,
I know
Pots.
you, me, and
faces.
the others, but
Yeah.
it's so damn dark down there, I can't hear you at all.
Dionysus. I could listen to him talk all day, unironically.
Damn.
Okay.
Premium vintage is the one that we were talking about earlier.
So gain max health when you pick up a nectar and receive a nectar now.
Yeah, so it's one nectar and a max health bump.
Yeah.
And then nectars in the future, if you run into another nectar chamber, it's a max health.
Right. And I mean that if not for premium vintage specifically popping up, I just want to make sure that my understanding, obviously Drunken Dash would be cool, but the fact that I have Tidal Dash makes Drunken Strike, especially since it's epic, the very that's top tier, if not for the fact that we have premium vintage specifically, right? I'm trying to make a tier list in my head of how
tier list in your head. It also, the weapon that you use will also influence the effects.
Gotcha.
With the bow, you're using the special much more than you're using your basic attack.
Right. Yeah.
So, but there's a pair of boxing gloves you'll get later where all you do is spam attack. So the attack inflicts hangover is much better than anything
for sure.
else.
Right.
So
because I'm bow, in this case, premium
if the
vintage.
third one was irrelevant, I would probably have picked up the dash.
Okay. Gotcha. Even with the fact that I have Tidal Dash?
Keep in mind it replaces it, yes. It tells you that to be... It's very nice about that, being super clear about that.
Yes.
Even with that, it's do I want... with Tidal? Actually, I'd keep Tidal. Tidal is... Poseidon abilities, especially Poseidon Dash, is really good.
Jaeger, please don't die. That's what I can give you right now.
Good batch.
Long story short, there is a minor damage, or you damage enemies by knocking them into walls.
Gotcha.
So anytime that you have any form of knockback, always try to knock them into walls.
For sure. Biggest thing of whiskey they have in one night. Don't get fucking stupid. I know
The
about
shadow,
these.
you have to let it
Yep,
fall on you.
I know. Well, not on you, but just you need to let it fall.
If you stand still for a second, then dash out of the way.
Ow, 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 ow. That was not nice. Asshole. These assholes cannot let me settle myself at all, apparently. That's illegal. How dare I, take a second to actually try to aim at them before shooting? Especially because I have the charge special. And I figure if I can hit them from a direction where my special is going to actually let me hit them fully, instead of just, okay. I had a train of thought there, and then I lost it. Let me see if I can find any more pots around here.
I think I understood what you were trying to say. Long story short, in those situations, your cast is an instant fire. You don't have to charge it up. So you can pop that off between dashes, and then keep dashing to get distance. There's a well of Charon there.
Yep, I'm just double checking to see if there's any more healing I can get from the pot. Because healing for free just, takes a little extra second of my time. I will take it. Okay. So, slain foes have a 15% chance to drop healing items, get darkness, or nail a Talos. Plus 50%, damage to armor. Hydrate, posture check, and stretch. I will work on that while I am checking things. God, everybody is like blowing up my phone now that I'm doing things. They're like, for personal reasons, I'm gonna be annoying you. You know?
Just hop in stream chat, lol.
Right? Well, for example, Cooper's still in Florida, so I don't think that he has good enough like Wi-Fi to sit there and watch. Also, he's probably on the beach, which, you know what? This is not the vibe for on the beach. So I get it. I have Lamia.
I have Lamia, the first one.
Could be a good one for your own, but it might be better to hold on to the gold and spend it on a boon at Charon before the boss. Fair, because I have 131. It's very easy for me at this point to get an easy 150, if not, you know, like 200, 250.
And again, you're guaranteed a shot before you get to the boss. I have Lamia's also very cheap. In your position, I would take the eye.
Okay.
It adds longevity to your run. It makes sure that you don't die to something dumb just because you didn't have enough health when you were going to get hit anyways.
Right. And that's sort of what I try to plan for. Do I want to, while I'm here, if I'm getting the Eye of Lamia, am I also getting the Tinge of Erebus, the darkness? That's 21 darkness for 16 gold.
Again, the gold doesn't carry over between runs.
Right.
Which then the only thought is on the longevity of your run, because darkness doesn't help you this run.
Right. It's an investment.
My choice would always be, yes, take the Tinge, but that is... Again, you're what, on the third chamber of this floor? I actually don't remember what the chamber numbers are from floor to floor, but...
I could... How do I check? I'm on chamber number 21, if that helps.
I think that's still early in the floor.
Show me, Charon.
So you're saying Lamia for sure. It's just the question on the Tinge of Erebus then at that point.
Which, again, that's 16 gold for this.
You're over half, I think, with the barge.
Yeah, I would just leave it, because you're close-ish to a... Like, at this point, if you take that, you're really hoping for a... room... Gosh, word's hard right now.
Yeah.
You're really hoping for a money chamber before you get to shop. And you almost always want to shop before the boss room of a floor.
Right. Come on, don't be shy. Come back over here. Don't be a little bitch. Let me hit you. Come on, don't be a little bitch. Howie. I dashed the wrong way like a moron. You know, it'd be like that sometimes.
Hit forehead.
Yeah, shut up. I will get hit, forehead. Don't tell me what to do. Let me get this wave guy first, because I hate him. I hate him with every fiber of my being.
It's too late in the run for that to be super scaling. But that is another way to get gold. What Fix is saying in chat.
I will be honest, can't see it right now. I'm a little focused. So unless you want to be my chat reader and Cesra translator.
He says, Hermes has a boon which gives gold before each chamber, which would be good. That is, I've talked about that boon before.
I'm going to take my Hermes boon in just a minute. I'm going to double check. First of all, it looks like we have two options. We won't know what they are for another minute here, but if I can get some healing first, then I will take it, because otherwise my dumbass is gonna forget.
Yes, it is.
Okay, Hermes has a boon. Yeah, okay. Cool. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. Quick recovery. After taking damage, quickly dash to recover some of the life that you lost.
That is one that we were talking about earlier. Hey, Hollow.
Right. Hey, Hollow.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
You downloaded voice mod to play around. Ooh. Fun. Fix says 1 for sure. Yeah, because we said that my greatest reflex, I just simply have to pretend I do not see it, because otherwise I'm going to think I have infinite dash. And I don't really use my cast, so easy one. It's an easy one. Also, oh shit, I just realized, wait, no, Hollow can bring himself into stream. I was gonna
Hollow
say
can bring himself.
random, yeah, okay. So we have a shop chance or a
Pretty sure this is
max
your
health.
last room before the boss at this point, actually.
Okay, so I do want the shop. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Even though I've only got
Even if-
133, I still have a chance to
Yeah.
get a little bit of something. Something's better than nothing.
If anything, we see what boon you missed out on. Yeah, that's definitely the shop before the boss.
Okay.
Hey, you made it to the boss this floor. See? Second time already at the boss. You can take... Oh, you can take the boon. The bag is a random boon.
Oh. Cool. Interesting.
Yeah,
I'm going
you
to
got
talk
lucky
to
there.
Heron here. Have I gifted him before? I don't remember. Let me double check.
You can check, yeah.
He's chthonic. Isn't he? Yeah, he is. I have gifted him before, but I do have a second heart unlocked, it looks like.
You have a second heart unlocked for everyone except Hades. You will not get a new trinket from anyone.
Right.
Unless it's their first one. Hades, I believe he gives you his trinket on, like, his second one. There's a reason that the second one's locked on Hades, though.
Gotcha. Okay. I was planning on saving Hades for a while anyway, because he's pissing me off. So, which I feel is fair. He's doing it on purpose.
Hey, Hollow.
Oh, is Hollow in the call? It may take him a second to be fully connected. But,
Yes, I do see a Hollow in the Hollow.
sweet. That's drink 2 down. It's straight up. Random. Next time you come to hang out, you are going to drink one of these pink lemonades because it straight up does not taste like alcohol.
That is fair.
Also, they're only 4.5, so it's like a beer, so it's not bad as far as like the alcohol content.
Sure.
But...
Hello.
Hello, Hollow. There you are. We saw that you had joined a second ago, but I know that it takes a little bit sometimes for it to reflect on your end that you've joined.
Unfortunately, yes.
It'd be like that. That's okay. We're
You
gonna
have
go
voice
ahead.
mod connected too, don't you?
Yeah, that's what he was saying. He downloaded voice mod to play around.
Come through and you would
I
find
don't know
monsters
how
where's
to
the
configure. Oh, never mind. It's telling me right now.
Yep, it's on. It's like auto-tune
It is
almost?
definitely on. I can confirm that. It's not a bad connection, it is voice mod.
Yep. That fell.
Oh.
Aries. It's a vocoder. Yep. And Jaeger, alright, I guess I'm opening up my new drink. So we do have Blade Dash as an option. Blade Rift where I started. That's an option. 12 damage per hit. Battle Rage. After slaying a foe, your next attack or special deals more damage. That's the epic 200% damage bonus, which could be good.
Yep. So Poseidon Dash
Or-
is really hard to beat.
Right.
Just putting it out there now.
I'm also looking at 3. 2 and 3 both look pretty good to me because I still haven't used my Death Defiance this run. 3 probably knowing you might lose your Death Defiance here. That's what I was thinking.
Given it's your first time running into this boss, I would take whichever one scales you the most for a boss fight, which is Blood Frenzy.
Right. Okay. Because Battle Rage would be great if I knew that I was going to get past this boss. But I don't. I don't think I'm going to. I barely got here. So...
Can
okay.
Hollow talk for a second?
Hmm?
You're still vocoded. Didn't know if that was intentional.
Oh, the voice mod laugh. That was a time. Okay.
Okay, I think it's off.
Yes,
There you
now
go,
it
now
is.
it's off.
Now it's just...
Okay, I don't know.
Oh, I missed a thingy.
Having traversed the flaming river
I don't know how
marathon to gain
awkwardly I
this
sounded
point,
with
the
auto-tune.
Cerberus must now confront a foe
You sounded fine. It was just kind of goofy. It wasn't what I was expecting.
awaiting patiently its time to strike.
Okay.
To spoil the surprise, old man.
Sometimes Zagreus gets on my nerves, and sometimes I'm like, me too, bud. it's a coin flip every single time. It's just like, am I gonna agree with him or am I gonna be annoyed by him? It's fine.
Hello?
So, how are you two doing?
I'm doing a boss fight, so I'm scared.
I scare.
Hi, scare.
Randomita.
I'm Randomita. Yeah, exactly.
I don't have to say it anymore.
It's
I've
just
taught.
implied.
You guys are learning.
Do I just have to fight the one of them? Because I've seen you guys, you and Trev. Oh, no, there's the extras.
Yeah.
Do I have to fight all of them?
Yes, every time the main head goes immune, it spawns a bunch of smaller heads that you have to kill.
Okay.
And if you notice, each of the heads are like, they have their own horns.
Yep.
That's how you can tell what that one will do.
Okay.
And what that one's attacks are, if that makes sense.
Yep. Gotcha. Next time I know that I need to do this one first, because it's got the fucking lava launching, which I fucking hate.
I find that some of
Owie.
the heads are much worse than that one.
You're entitled to your incorrect opinion.
Okay, but here's the thing is, anything that puts a red circle on the ground, it's very easy to tell where it's going before it actually deals
In
damage.
theory. But here's the thing, when you start running out of places to go because of all the red circles on the ground,
That's an issue you.
shut the fuck up.
Also, dang, you do a lot of damage.
I do.
Zagreus is a mood. That's right.
Sometimes. Again, sometimes he's a mood, sometimes he's getting on my nerves. It's a coin flip as to which one he's gonna be that time. Hey, can you not smack your head against the floor, please? You petulant child.
Hey, you got past the Hydra on your first attempt at him.
Well, that
That's
doesn't count
progress.
for the end of the year clip contest, but it can count toward the beginning of the year clip contest if somebody wants to snag that bad boy. Plus, I got some stuff on the ground. I'm gonna go see if I get any more Healy items. Maybe
You're about
this-
to hit a well in a whole bunch of pots.
Oh, I'm sure, but like again, if it's already there, if it's for free, if there's free healing items on the ground, easy clap, thinking. For those who are subbed and or have unlocked the Oncrad's emote, can I get some, please? I deserve them. I deserve it. I don't usually, beg for engagement, but first of all, the Oncrad's emote is really cute. I spent all of like 10 minutes on it, and I deserve it.
You get one from me.
I get one
You're
Oncrad,
welcome.
not even Oncrad's multiple, just one.
Correct.
That's a homophobic action. Did you see the negative relationship pop up above my head like in
Yes.
Sims? Because see, Hollow put 8. That's the perfect amount. That is the exact amount of Oncrads that should always be used. Fix unlocked the emote just to use one Oncrad. You know what? Fix, I'll accept that small slight from you, but from Random, I would like to think that he respects me more than that. I would like to think that he would give me more than just one Oncrad. Anyway.
How about an army of angry frogs?
I will take it. Oh, thank you, Fix. We'd love to see it. See, somehow Fix loves me more than you do, Random. How's that? How is that?
You know what, though? I hate everything, so deal with it.
I hate my job, I hate my life, and if it weren't for my 2 kids, I'd hate my ex-wife. Yeah, no, I hate everything. Yeah, we get it. Skeleton army on the way? Aw, hell yeah! Dude, unironically, skeletons used to be, like, my brand. If I ever get around to, like, having,
Brand?
like, an avatar made that isn't just a picture of Toby, like, it's gonna be a skull because that was part of my brand. Like if you look
Skulls
down
are
below,
mood.
my Tumblr is still linked. Skeleton Trash Princess, if that tells you anything. We love to see it.
Oh my god, I hate that.
Is that King Dedede?
That is King Dedede. That is an animated King Dedede.
You know what? Sometimes we love to see it, but that specifically, we hate to see that. Thank you for the hydrate posture check and the
The
stretch
name
shaker.
is Seduced. King Dedede Seduced. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one.
Yeah. Any whoosie doozies. So we've got in the Well of Charon, we have the Hydrolite, the Eris Bangle, and the Ignited Ichor. I can check to see how much everything sells for, but I'm going to let you know, Hydrolite, 45. None of those are worth it?
Yeah. The healing, technically, there's a reason for it. Like, you're 20 shy, but also, like, it's 45 money for healing.
Yeah. And that's another King
That
Dedede.
is... Yeah.
Yeah. And then looks
Let's see,
like...
do you have anything garbage enough worth selling?
No, I actually really like the stuff that I have. Like, if it came down to it, Swift Flourish I could probably get rid of because I have become more comfortable with my attack now.
Can you...
But
So, here's the thing about Swift Flourish, and Fix can probably tell me this. I don't know the answer. When I read Swift Flourish, I assume that it does not work with the charge up, that the charge up is still the exact same. Yeah, the charge up is still the exact same. It's just that like the arrow, like the volley fires faster. So, in my opinion, not worth. But then again, it still gets you out of standing. Like,
you don't know.
yeah. After looking at it, I can tell you it does not affect the charge rate. It just affects the speed of, like, how fast the arrows come out of you.
Okay. So
I would not consider that valuable.
So do we want to purge Swift Flourish?
But
I can spam effectively my special now.
Yeah.
That's probably the one argument I can see for keeping it. I love the stupid little splash that happens when I dash.
It turns the time you have to wait before you can start charging another. True.
Yeah. Effectively, I can always be charging. So.
But you can always be charging regardless.
Well, right, but it doesn't...
Yeah.
There's a delay of when you can start the charge, though. That's what Fix is saying.
I would not consider it worth it in one of my runs. I'm saying since you managed to beat Lerny on your first try, that you're fine to keep it and not worry about the healing. Like, I would not consider the healing worthwhile, is what I'm saying.
Right. And I still haven't used my Death Defiance.
Yeah.
For those who are keeping score. Say it's worth keeping it for the 35 gold you get for selling it.
The Fields of Elysium.
It is worth more than 35 gold worth of stats, yes.
Right.
That is another way to phrase what I'm saying.
Yeah. Hello, y'all. What's going on here, gang?
Go stand between them and put look up.
Oh, is it just...
It moves your camera up.
It's just like that one on the... This is really pretty.
Each floor has an environment like that.
If only the whole game could just be me walking up to a spot and looking at a pretty scenery, you know? That'd be nice. Give me that game.
Oh, so if only this was a visual novel?
Correct. I like visual novels.
This floor is my favorite floor, and I will tell you why.
Give me the Hades Dating Sim DLC. That's what I want.
I mean, there's not a DLC for that. It's just part of the game. Supergiant Games does not believe in DLC for a good reason.
Fair and valid. You're talking to somebody that has spent hundreds of dollars on The Sims between 3 and 4. Just unironically, hundreds of dollars. It's a fun time. Anyway, I'm gonna look at this little story thing.
Splendors of Elysium, reserved for only the most great of mortal souls, spread forth luxuriantly all about the fire-stepping prince.
Okay, love to see it.
Luxuriantly? Really?
I don't know how Supergiant can make their next game characters any sexier than Hades.
I mean, they could go back to Bastion style. But I hope they pull it off. That's valid. I would take the hammer.
We always want to take, you know, games into a sexy new direction. Well, I got no little burritos. That's so sad. Okay.
Do you like
Hammer
how
up,
they're
baby.
burritos? Yeah.
It's a look. I don't
So,
personally like
full
burritos,
honesty with
but I
you,
do know that
yeah.
burritos are allegedly really good and tasty. I just don't personally like them.
After you clear this room, I have a thing to say about decisions. Remind me to say it.
I'm gonna forget. Hollow,
Is that him?
you're the memory part of this
Yes.
brain. Please remind Random to tell me whatever thing he's refraining from telling me right now.
They're definitely
Right.
burritos of some kind.
Right.
Or Fix, if you can remember. I don't care who reminds Random, but I'm not gonna be able to remember.
You can shoot the butterflies out of the air.
They're
You're saying
so
that now,
cute, though. I love
but they
them.
damage you if you run into them. And,
I'm
and
sure.
if you dodge into a cluster of them, you're screwed yourself.
But I didn't. I don't think I took any damage that
Okay.
whole room.
Okay, I remembered the thing that I'm going to say.
Okay.
So you had the choice between a hammer and a power palm. Hammers are very hit and miss. Like, the perks they give some of them are absolutely garbage. They will kill your run instantly.
Yeah.
Some of them are insanely good. They will win your run instantly. Like, they alone can carry you several floors. Given that you're only shown 3 choices,
Uh-huh.
it can be very bad. You can get 3 bad choices and have to take one of them.
Right.
That's a rare occurrence, but if any one of them is good, it is worth it. So usually I value them somewhere between boons and palms.
Understandable.
It almost always gives something that's at least decent.
It's always
So you-
giving a good choice, is what Fix said. Also, hello, Lady
Yeah.
Bella. Lovely, wonderful Steph. How are you? And Fix says Mexican food in a Greek game, I think they're kebabs. It makes more sense for them to be euros, though. Oh, speaking of euros, oh, I want lamb so bad. Ugh. I'm craving like a lamb steak right now. That's the food group I'm missing. It's very rare that they'll give you 3 bad ones. Gotcha. Happy New Year. I'm good. How is you? Happy New Year back to you also as well. I'm doing okay. I apparently got okay at this game. I beat the second boss on my first time getting to it, which is kind of a big deal. Not to flex. Euros. Spelled gyros, but it's pronounced euros.
Donor kebabs.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, fuck it.
Hi, Steph.
Yeah.
Any whoozy doozies. I don't use my attack, really. Power shot, that's my special. That's a
No,
fated
that's part
shot.
of your attack.
Oh, no, it's not? Oh,
That's part of your attack.
Oh, inky.
uh,
Oh, that's the, when it shines, right?
Yeah,
It calls it something else, but in my brain, it's just like, ooh, shiny.
it's a power shot. Yeah.
Yeah. Your special pierces foes and deals 400% damage to armor.
I always take armor damage when possible.
Yeah,
It is
that's what I was thinking, because armor is the most frustrating. Euros, because they're on the spinny thing, meat and mystery meat. I mean, I guess. But Euros traditionally are made with lamb, from what I recall.
Yeah, the piercing is also really good for you.
Gyros, gyros, Euros. I was always told it was Euros, but I may have been misinformed.
It is Euro.
Endless power.
As someone who worked in a restaurant that sold them, I can tell you it is pronounced Euro.
Sweet. Okay, so we got max health as an option, and we've got palm as an option. I think max health. Thoughts?
Palm is like on average a 5% buff to damage. Max health is going to make you live about 25% longer at your current life total.
Oh, all three in the name. Oh, you do it all as like one word. We love to see that, Steph. That is like peak Midwestern. Like, I don't know how else to explain that, but just like Midwesterners, we really do be doing the most. This is a call out post for anyone that lives in the Midwest. But it's like the same reason that I say Iowegian. Like, it's doing the most. Like, I know it's Iowan. I'm aware that I am technically an Iowan, but it's funnier if I say I'm Iowegian. Is that not funnier? I think it's funnier.
Hi, Steph.
It's so Midwestern, right up there with let me just squeeze right past you there. Yeah, that. I think I'm gonna take the max health. You guys may say that I'm entitled to my wrong opinion, but I just like to have that extra buffer. Especially because I do still have my Death Defiance. That raises my health that I'll get from the Death Defiance, too.
I think Fix stands with me on this. Power Palms are literally the worst option at 99% of the time.
It sounded like that's what they were saying, but I don't want to put words in their mouth. I'm gonna, while we wait, I'm gonna destroy this statue of whatever.
Yeah. Fix is with us both on HP.
Okay. I mean, like, for personal reasons, I do like the idea of taking the palm because I am a huge Persephone stan. I'm gonna leave that there because I don't need any healing right now. Okay. Hello, Stinky. He thought that he could use my own style of attacks against me. He's like, oh, infinite dodge around you. Absolutely not, sir. You cannot.
Have you figured out what they do yet, by the way? Why this floor is so annoying?
Do I have to defeat them? Do I have to defeat them like a certain way? Like I have to defeat them all within a certain time, or?
No. You'll notice every time one of them dies, a little eyeball spits out.
Oh, yep.
Kill the eyeball or else it'll respawn.
Yeah,
it'll pick up one of the weapons laying on the ground.
Okay.
The good news is they have to go to one of the weapons, so if you cluster all of them together and kill them all on one side of the room, you can kind of keep track of where the eyeballs are and when they can respawn.
Gotcha.
Or where they can respawn.
Gotcha. So what I'm hearing is focus basically on, like, one guy. Like, if I can get somebody else while I'm doing it, then great, but otherwise, just, like, focus on one guy at a time. Which is fine and valid.
Either that
that's
or
sort of
delete them all and delete one of the eyeballs. Or, like, yeah, kill them all, then kill as many eyeballs as you can before they start respawning.
Right.
Is another way to think of it.
Okay, now where did my euro go from, like, was it... Did I already eat it? I might have already eaten my euro.
I think you already ate it.
You hate to see it. See if we can find any more pots, though.
Let's see.
Oh, there's some over there.
Steph says, I've imbibed, so if I miss anything directed at me, forgive me and just remind me when I hop back in here. I think I can multitask well, but I know I can't while imbibed, lol.
I get that. I'm also imbibing. Should I? Probably not, but these actually taste really good. I got them when I was at Wally World against my own better judgment. So I was like, I want to get Mixer because I wanted to go back to liquor. I think it's probably better that they didn't have Mixer for me that I can have, but I was still a little bit upset. And then I saw they had the red, white, and berry, but they had the seltzer version, which tastes like garbage. You want the sparkling ice, or not the sparkling ice, you want the Smirnoff Ice rather than the Smirnoff Seltzer. The seltzer, bad. Smirnoff Ice, good. Good. See, this is a Smirnoff Ice pink lemonade. Very good. The texture, like the mouthfeel, good. The seltzer ones, bad. Hate it. It's like a White Claw. You would not catch me dead with a White Claw in my hand. You know what I'm saying? You were talking to your GF. Totally fine. We love to see it fix. Okay, so are we going for money dollars or are we going for Aphrodite? What are we thinking?
I value money because money is scaling. But Fix values Aphrodite. It's at a point where it's kind of 50-50. I don't see an Aphrodite boon that you specifically want, which is why I'm saying no. And also, like, it comes down to just knowing the boon pool. Boons are generally good. Money allows you to buy a boon from Charon, and you,
Right.
in my opinion, right now, a boon from Charon is probably better than a boon from Aphrodite. A boon from a random god is better than a boon from Aphrodite at this time.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
That is at least my judgment.
And that's what I was gleaning from what Fix was saying too there. I may have been misunderstanding what they were getting at, but that's what I was getting from that.
Fix said take the Aphrodite, which, like, that is a choice. That is a completely valid choice. It's not the choice that I would make in your situation.
It's like you're entitled to your correct opinion, but this is just the choice that we're going with this point. Right?
Yeah. Sure. You are the person behind the steering wheel on this, so we can't tell you what to do. We can only tell you what we think is best.
I do appreciate your
behind the steering wheel.
I do appreciate your thoughts. Also, yes, I'm a person that says ow when I get hit in video games, and I don't want to hear any shit about it, okay? Thanks. Don't call me out like that.
Oh, that soul is shielded.
I got it.
Or armored.
That's fine.
If you weren't careful, it can start its...
Yeah.
You have to break the armor to stagger it. You know.
Yeah,
It'd be like that. What's in the trove?
Let me go get my thingles first. My pots. In case I get any more Euro/burritos. Burrito Euros.
You can always check what's in the trove just by walking up to it and then think about it while you're walking around the rest of the room.
Oh, well. You're right and you should say it.
Gemstones 25. No, not worth it. Generally, I would go hammer is greater than boon, is greater than money, is greater than shop, is greater than run upgrades, which is the gemstones in the darkness.
Right.
That is fair, but I put the hammer, like, closer to the bottom in my list just because of variance. Anyways, Lady Bella's statement.
Yeah, okay. I won't try Smirnoff Ice Black because I've heard bad news, but Smirnoff Ice, like, there are other flavors, red, white, and berry. Red, white, and berry unironically tastes straight up like a bomb pop. And this straight up just tastes like pink lemonade. No alcohol. Just saying. Years ago, I was at a BYOB party, and we brought it. I heard that it was good, and I bought a 6-pack. I was down in that. I had about 5 of them. So good, so smooth. The next week, my teeth were so sensitive to pressure, I could barely eat mashed potatoes. I had to buy meal shakes just so I didn't starve. What? Oh my god, love. I'm so sorry. Yes, happy news. Troves aren't really good until you upgrade the amount that they contain later on. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, because 25 is just the maximum you can get if you literally insta-kill everything the moment it spawns.
Which I won't.
They tend to spawn a large group of enemies. Yeah.
Right. I there's no way that I'm going to. And it looks like I only have the one option, yeah?
Yeah, you have the one option.
Okay. It's so sweet and acidic. Gotcha. Yeah. I love the acidity. That's...
Splitters.
Ah! Oh, that's just what the splodies look like in this floor. Got it. Cool. Hate it.
They also respawn.
Oh, that's actually kind of nice.
The splodies and the statues respawn.
That's kind of nice, actually, that they respawn on this floor. That'll make things a little bit easier for, like, trap kills and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Hey, bitch. Nobody said that you could do that to me. Oh. Owie. Owie. Toby, I really can't deal with what you're asking me right now, bud. Mommy's a little bit busy. Oh, I was trying to figure out what was shooting those. It's the traps. I couldn't quite tell if it was... Excuse you, whore?
Also, enemies on this floor have a tendency to really like to stand in traps.
Yeah, I noticed that. Okay. So it looks like, and I'm just double checking for pots right now. On this
I didn't
side.
see what the option besides the shop was, but I think you're on a boss room. Like, you're about to approach a boss room.
Looks like it's, Boone with a mini
Ares.
boss for Ares, and then shop.
I would go shopping.
Okay. Hydrate, posture check, and stretch. I will.
Retail.
Toby, mom, mommy, mama, correct. That's what he's doing right now. Oh, it's a euro. We love to see it.
That was 5 seconds, right?
That was definitely less than 5 seconds, Zagreus. You're good, babes. Okay. I will go to the shop. And I'm going to also do all of my hydrate, posture check, stretchy wetchy. It's
Yeah. This isn't a final shop before a boss, so
It isn't? Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm just
You always approach the final shop will always like swerve to the right on I think on all floors.
Hello, bestie. I can only talk to you once per run. That's so upsetting that like I can't gain more relationship with him even if I see him more times. I mean, it makes it more fair for the other characters because obviously I can only talk to them quote once per run, but still.
The vast and multitudinous
You know?
riches of both the surface and the underworld are hoarded by the river Bopen Charon.
Yeah, Boone in the palm.
Resources are often tended.
He really gets around.
Okay. The Boon for sure I was going to because it's Dionysus. I just want to hear him talk again. So everybody shut your mouths for a second. I'm going to have a moment.
You found me holding up in Charon's nasty stash there, did you, man? Well, good, good. Yeah.
Okay, anyway. Tobias, I know. After I finish this section where I'm buying things, we're going to take a short little break to feed you and potty you. Not in that order. We're going to potty you first, and then I'm just going to bring your food up here, and you can eat while mommy's playing. Eat a snack? Would you like to sit with mama? Come on, Bubba. Come on. Come sit with me. Guys, it's Toby time. Toby needs
Alright.
thick ass
While you
thighs.
are giving Toby attention,
Oh,
I'm going to debate with Fix about what the choice would be.
Oh,
Oh, never mind.
There's
Fix is
probably
on
the
the
best-
same page as me.
to his next
Uh,
turn plus at this point. Yeah.
And one is replacing.
Yep.
We've already had that conversation.
Life threshold of 30%.
Hi,
That's
Toby.
good. Oh, Toby, Hollow says hi, Bubba. Can mommy have a kiss? Thank you for kiss. Guys. He's so lovely. So before we go into the next room, I will take a short little break. Oh, hi. You're being very kissy. What? Okay. This only gets one more. This is only for the first 10 seconds. I think it's one in this case, right? That got a whine though. I know. The voice does it for me. I don't know how to explain it, Steph. I just... Dionysus' VA, whoever he is, he deserves a raise. 1 or 3?
1 or 3, yeah.
I was personally leaning 1, just because I tend to get a little bit overwhelmed in the first couple seconds, wasting some of that precious 10 seconds.
You also take a second before going. I usually dash right as soon as I enter a room to
Well,
try to
because-
get more
Well,
information.
here's the thing. I'm, like, assessing what's going on, and I'm trying to process that information before putting in more information. What I'm hearing from you is that you try to just put in all the information first, ask questions later. I try to ask my questions and parse information into more, like, chunk it out. Does that make sense? Anyway,
Sure.
basically,
I agree that 1 is probably the best for you, though.
yeah, okay. And then next, you guys can debate, I guess, while we wait. I'm going to throw you on BRB. You can debate if I should take... It sounds like you guys are probably just going to agree that I should take the Dionysus, the mini-boss, but there's also
Yes,
a palm
the
as an
mini
option.
boss on this floor also makes the final boss on this floor easier, so...
Okay, gotcha. Well, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to leave you and Hollow in charge. Hollow is the man of the house, but you are in charge of running your mouth. I know that you can do that. So,
Okay.
you run your mouth. Hollow has the hammer. Okay? Love you both.
That
I'll be
says
back.
Wait, I was supposed to say that after she left.
You little whore. I'm going to kill you.
I'm kidding with you. Have a good... Enjoy your break.
I'll be back. It shouldn't take me more than like 5 minutes tops because it's very cold. It's very, very cold, and there's snowdrifts up onto my front porch. unironically like 6 inches up my door. Like there's not actually that much sitting snow,
No.
but because of how it's drifting,
yeah,
he's mad. I'll be back.
Okay. Yeah. How are you, Hollow? I know you haven't gotten many words in edgewise.
Well, I don't like to interrupt. I'm okay. I feel better today than I did the other day, which is saying a lot. Um, one sec.
Either way, though, Fix, we appreciate having you in chat. And as always in this house, we stand Hollow.
Okay, sorry about that.
All good.
Apparently, voice mod decided to activate after I closed it, and I know nothing about it, so I don't know how to not have it do that.
That's fair.
But yeah, I'm feeling better today overall. How are you?
Doing good. I'm playing some Final Fantasy X-2 here, just mainly as something to do on the side while I help Sezi live through Hades mentally.
That's fair.
Aw, Toby loves snow, and he tried to ask me to spare him from going out into the snow because of how deep it is on the front porch. Oh, is Steph the rumor come out? Does Steph is Final Fantasy X too?
That's the one with Pain, Riku, and Yuna, right?
Yes, same one that
Okay,
I streamed last.
that one is a guilty pleasure game for me. But I never got the chance to finish it, sadly.
So, as a Final Fantasy player, I got into 10 first, like 1-0. So 10 and 10-2 just kind of have a place in my heart as like my first Final Fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
Just also having a conversation with Steph too, trying to include her. But then afterwards, I tried Final Fantasy 12, and I think I played it like I got maybe 10 hours in before we sold. Ooh, hopping into Discord with us. I
I was
appreciate
just
it.
about to suggest, why don't you come in voice, Steph? It'd be easier to talk with you that way.
I know, I'm
Exactly.
feeding you. I know. I know. Here you go, Bubba.
Okay, I'm not auto-tuned right now, am I, random?
No, don't worry, I
Okay.
will warn you.
Okay, thank you.
I'm not gonna eat
If I want to
any of
do it
your dog food that is
intentionally,
responsible.
that's
That's all
one
for you,
thing, but
thank you for thinking of me.
okay. I'm gonna try to
Oh,
close
my-
this again, and hopefully it won't
My microphone
activate.
did the thing again. That's embarrassing.
Hey,
Anyway.
Sezzy.
Hello.
Welcome back. We're being blessed with a Steph story here in a minute. She's gonna join us in voice.
We love to see that. I don't know how much of the embarrassing baby talk you guys heard, because apparently my mic unmuted
it's
itself. Yeah.
Join in the general and we can get you pulled.
Yep. Correct.
Yeah,
I'll pretend I heard nothing.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
me pretending couldn't be me. Go ahead and pull her when you're ready, guys. I'm not a mod. I don't get to do that.
Steph, I
I'll
am
get her.
in love with the nails. I'm in love with them
Got it.
Hey,
more
Steph.
than I love you. Hey, Steph.
Hi.
How are you, my
Hello.
love?
I am good. How are you?
I am tired because I forgot that I have asthma and I ran up the stairs.
Oh gosh.
Bad news for anyone who's ever been attracted to me, makes you a morosexual, sexually attracted to morons. Anyway, please tell your story. I am trying to get things caught up.
It's related
Okay.
to Final Fantasy, by the by.
It's Final Fantasy related. Okay, so first context. My sisters and I grew up where we would watch each other play video games, hence why I am very attracted to Twitch, watching people play games.
For sure.
And one of those games was the Final Fantasy games of old. So Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy Tactics, 8, 9, 10, 10-2. Final Fantasy X was the first Final Fantasy that I played to completion. And so when Final Fantasy X-2 came out, all of us were like, get it. And so we played Final Fantasy X-2. And my two younger sisters and I were so into that game. All three of us played, and all three of us had our own favorite characters. My favorite character was Yuna. My sister Renee, her favorite character was Pain. And my youngest sister, we don't talk about her now, but at the time, her favorite character was Riku. And so for Halloween that current year, we all dressed up as our favorite characters. We spent 6 months creating these costumes. So I crocheted the arm things for Yuna's songstress, okay? I sewed the top. I found this black skirt. I cut my hair. I did my makeup to reflect the blue and green eyes for Yuna. I saved my hair that I cut off for the whole hair tail that she did in the back with the red ribbon, which I bought. And my younger sister, she got a blonde wig. We did the braids and the beads and the head wrap. My other sister, she sewed Pain Black Mage's outfit almost to the frickin' T, including the hat. Like, she went all nines for Pain Black Mage.
I'd love to see it.
Younger sister was Rico Thief, and we were so proud of our costumes. We were like, yes, it was our first, like, we didn't know it was cosplay until years later.
Right. Yeah, no, for sure.
We have no pictures.
Stop. No, that's so sad.
My older sister had taken pictures, okay? Halloween night, right before we went out trick-or-treating, we took a bunch of pictures, and then we went out in town. We live in a small town in Kansas, okay?
Right.
Mind you, small-ass town in Kansas. Nobody knows who we're dressing up as.
Right.
There was this one house on Main Street. This guy was playing, I think, Halo in his living room, and he paused his game to answer the door. We could see it from the door. We were able to see that he was playing his game in his living room. He had paused it to answer the door, and he knew what we were. He's like, Final Fantasy X, dude, ladies, awesome job. And we're like, yeah!
We love to see it.
This one old lady about had a heart attack when they saw my little sister as Riku Thief.
I understand why.
Okay.
I might be the only one.
You know what? It'd be like that sometimes. I sort of half watched random play some of Final Fantasy X-2, I think. And I was a little bit lost. But I felt that on a personal level, Steph, because like my first con I went to, I was 13. That's how old you could be to go without like a parent specifically having to accompany you. You can't, like, you would need like a parent or a signed permission slip from your parent to have somebody else's parent go with you. Like, it was one of those. I was 13,
Gotcha.
so I could get like a teen badge, like unaccompanied, you know. It was a big deal. It started on my 13th birthday, so it was kind of a big
Yay.
deal. I had to have like actually like a 2-month conversation beforehand with the staff to prove, number one, yes, I was turning 13 on the day of the con, so yes, they could give me the 13-year-old badge. So I didn't have to make my mom buy a badge, accompany me, and like have a whole thing. So I was super excited. I went as Toru Honda from Fruits Basket. So for those who are not familiar, look that up. It's basically just like a classic like Japanese schoolgirl, like sailor suit style. So
That's a manga, isn't it?
it's a manga, and it's also had 2 anime adaptations at this point. There's the original, the one that I've watched, and they recently, like just last year, I think, came out with like a reboot, basically, because they had to cut the original edition short because the mangaka broke her arm or something, and so they had to like rush out the rest of it because they were like, we can't keep putting her through like helping with the stuff because her arm was busted. It was a whole thing.
Yeah.
So I cosplayed as Toru Honda. This was when I was still active in church activities. Could never be me these days, but I used to be. They were doing a trunk or treat, and I was in charge of one of the trunks with one of my best friends, and we were sitting there. They were also cosplayed as somebody. They weren't from Fruits Basket. They did something else. We were both like anime characters. We were both sitting there, and this little like 4-year-old runs up to me and she goes, "Mommy, it's a cheerleader." And I may have actually cried because I was 13 plus a couple months at this point, because conventions almost always happen in the summer. And I was like, this is so embarrassing. I have this wig on that weighs like 10 pounds because the hair, like, for her goes down to her ass.
Yep.
It was heavy. And I'm sitting here like, I did not put on this heavy-ass wig to be mistaken for a goddamn cheerleader. And also, I was 13, so everything was mortifying. I was like, for personal reasons, I'm passing away. Like, I was like, I'm pretty sure I had to run inside into the church and fix, like, my face because I had, like, mascara running. It was really embarrassing for me. My friend laughed about it. Me today, I would laugh about it. It'd just be like, stupid kid, doesn't know what, I mean, how would the kid know? They're like 4. But, like, I was 13. It was embarrassing. So I felt that. At least you got recognized. I was a cheerleader, So it could always be worse.
It can always be worse.
It could always be worse. Speaking of, it could always be worse. I'm getting ready to go into a mini boss, I think, right? Is that what we decided, team?
That is what my decision is, or would be.
Okay. All right. Please give me all of your luck.
Remember, I have one piece of evidence of the costume. I will be right back. I'm gonna go take a picture of it, and I'll be right back.
Please.
Okay.
Please do.
Right.
I assume I should focus on these eyeballs first, yeah?
Nope. They keep spawning infinitely.
Oh,
till
never
you kill the
mind.
boss.
Never mind. I guess fuck the eyeballs then.
Yeah, you want to shred the boss as fast as you can while keeping as many eyeballs down as possible.
Right. Like,
So
yes.
this wasn't the mini boss. Like, this is another. There's a 50-50 chance of you getting,
Right.
a specific ball.
Right.
The one that you got does not help you fight the final boss.
Oh, of course not. Because why should things work for me? Owie. I'm probably going
That
to
being
end
said,
up
this
using my
boss
Death-defying
is
here.
easy if you can tread the main boss, the whatever it's called, the ball first. Pay attention to when the archers are aiming at you. There will be like an arrow on your, or a target on your character model. When that target turns a like bold pink, that's when you need to dodge.
Owie. I'm probably not going to do that at this point. I'm going to be honest. Knowing my dumbass.
Okay.
Yep, Death-defied.
You can do this.
In theory.
Share it on the Discord.
Please do. And tag me in it, please. So then I check it out later.
Oh,
Also, I don't know if you heard, but I love the nails. I'm so glad that you went with the fireworks idea. Because
yeah, when I ask for suggestions, I'm serious.
What? People actually ask for suggestions and are genuine about it? Like, what? Who'da thunk it? It's so crazy.
Who freaking does that?
You'd be surprised.
I'm gonna put it in artsy fartsy because let me describe this to you. So, in Final Fantasy X-2, Songstress Yuna has an alternate. Her name is Len, and I had a choice between the 2 characters, and they both have earpieces that I would have to create.
Yeah.
And I chose with Yuna because she was my absolute favorite, and I love her. And so I did her earpiece out of clay and yarn. And I took a blue highlighter marker to color the tassel, which has faded out years and years
Yeah,
and years
we're
ago.
back. Fix.
Yeah.
Death Defiance used on the, I always forget the name for it, the butterfly ball.
Yeah, whatever it is.
That's what I call
Wait,
them.
have I gifted Dionysus before? I haven't. I'm gonna gift him. Okay, just everybody shut up for a minute.
Okay.
Lord Dionysus, it's been great getting to know you, so please accept this humble offering.
Now that is something, a right princely gift there, Zack. And just so happens, I got something here I have been meaning to give you.
Thank you, Dionysus, mate. Olympus, I accept this message.
I love him. Okay, you guys can resume your yeah, I needed a minute. It'd be like that, okay? It's fine.
I totally get it.
That is great. I love it. Steph.
Yes.
It looks really cool, Steph.
Thank you.
I know exactly what item that is supposed to be.
Okay,
That
so
being
this...
said, it helps that I'm actually playing the game at this exact moment.
I need to look right
with
now.
our games, we always got the strategy guide. We never read it while we were doing the initial playthrough of the game, but when we did a secondary playthrough, we would read it to make sure we get all like the, the best items and all that jazz.
Sure.
And so we had played the game through, all 4 of us at the time. And so I used the strategy guide because they had images of Songstress Yuna and the Final Fantasy X strategy guide from the years prior, because
Yes.
Yuna, that's the same earpieces in both games.
Yes.
And so I used the images in those strategy guides as a way to model this item that I was making.
This is very well done.
Thank you.
I mean, I think it's well done, and I don't exactly know what we're referencing, so, I mean, if that gives you any indication, I'm thinking personally, guys, 3. Fix says 2 is going to help if I'm going to go further. I already used my Death Defiance, so I am a little bit worried about this.
You really want 3.
That's
2
what
is
I was thinking.
better if you're not worried about your current health.
Right.
Which you would know what's coming up for you. You don't know what the next room is going to be at this time. So.
Exactly. I do want the Nectar, right? Because that's going to give me healing. And
Nectar
also,
is max health, so Nectar affects this run.
Yeah. And also Nectar I can gift somebody, and gifting is good.
Yeah.
I can get more thingies. We love thingies.
I just realized that you literally re-gifted Dionysus' Nectar that he gifted you to him.
And you know what? He was like, oh, Zag, I love it so much. You're, like, so perfect, and I love you. Whatever, our exact relation is, because it's Greek mythology, and it's kind of a mess. The family tree is a goddamn circle. So...
I mean, we don't pay attention to that.
It's fine. It's fine. It'd be like that sometimes. I've said it before, and I will say it again. I have 2 uncles who are brothers and cousins, okay? It'd just be like that sometimes.
Oh, we're not even gonna get in my family history.
I mean, it's not actually that complicated. It's just funny to say. Like, it's just like that classic Southern, my grandpa married one woman, she died, and so he married her sister and had kids with both of them. So he has 2 sons who are brothers, but they're also cousins because of that. Like, it'd be like that. I'm gonna die here. I can almost guarantee it.
Go up into the bridges.
If I can
The space on
fucking...
the bridges.
That one's
Yeah.
reloaded. That one's come back.
Generally, keeping a corner between you and the main body of enemies is a good idea.
Fair and valid. Have you considered I am doing
You're
what I
doing your
can?
best.
Exactly.
What else?
No, come back here, little eyeball. No. Hey, shithead. Come back. No, come back here. I know, not, if you don't know the context of this game, that might seem like a goofy thing to say, but I promise, come back here, little eyeball, is a normal thing to say in this game, probably.
Okay, so my husband's half blind. He still has the eyeball in his head.
Oh no, I see where this is going.
But I've had thoughts like, if he had a glass eye, would I still be attracted? Which is 100%, 110% yes.
Right.
When it comes to, I don't want to say abnormalities, but it's abnormalities, something not normal with the human body, I'm attracted to. So his blind eye, if it was a glass eye, I could just imagine our lives for the rest, for the next 30, 50 years. Come here, glass eyeball. As he's
Little eyeball.
chasing it.
Just come back here, little eyeball. Exactly. You know the vibes. All right, I'm opening drink number 4. Fuck it. Let's. Oh, should I?
Alright.
That's only gonna leave me with 3 left. That's how math works. You know what? I'm gonna save these 4 for like maybe the first stream that I do in Des Moines, hopefully, which will be not this weekend, obviously, because today is Saturday, but next weekend, hopefully. Knock on wood. Assuming everything goes as planned.
For you.
Assuming everything goes as planned, Cooper's gonna borrow his dad's SUV, which is bigger than Coop's SUV. We're gonna move my mattress, because my mattress is comfier than the one Cooper has. It's fine. We're gonna move that and my computer, which I use for both streaming and work from home currently, until company that shall not be named issues us all, company issue devices. So,
Yeah.
You know the vibes. So I'm looking at these things that I can buy, and I'm thinking right now that the Eye of Lamia may be a good investment again, because I am pretty low, and I know that there's going to be a boss room coming up. You're desperate for healing here, so maybe 1 and keep going with the run. What's in the next doors? Oh, I should check the next doors. You're right. We've got Dionysus and Palm. So we're going to take Dionysus.
Literally my identical twin.
We love to see it. So am I hearing that my gut instinct of Eye of Lamia was a good choice? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Okay.
Worth it.
Cool.
I'm just waiting for the dad jokes to start coming
Lamia
random.
then Dionysus.
Oh, those dad jokes are gone right now. I'm focused on my own game and
I meant
Kazu's
from
game at the
Fix.
same time. Oh, from Fix? Yeah.
Owie.
Yeah, Fix
That was
just,
not nice.
Fix just
Owie.
needs to make some dad jokes and then we'll be the same people.
Owie. That was not nice, asshole. I don't like these sword guys. They are dicks, and dare I say it, they also are jerks and assholes. Fuck. Come back here, little eyeball. I'm going to kill you. Hey, fucking die in a hole, you piece of shit. Your mom's a whore and the whole 9 yards.
At least she's a working woman.
You know what? The oldest profession is fair and valid, but it's just a funny statement to say your mom's a hoe. It's for the meme. I personally love and support sex workers. It's a valid profession and it should not be illegal. Personally, that's just my opinion. But it's just funny to be like your mom's a hoe. It's just a funny statement.
Oh, yeah.
Because any your mom joke is funny. It's just the vibes.
Oh, hell yeah. I'll be right back. Shai's looking at me like she wants to do something and maybe to go potty.
Understandable.
Oh, yeah.
Please tell Shai that I love.
Other thing.
Yes.
If you can leave one of the, warriors alive as the last enemy, you can farm health off him.
Yeah, but I don't
Yeah,
know that
that-
I'm going to be able to because I'm struggling right
too.
now. Oh, died. Hate to see it.
Oof.
Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Owie. Slapped my legs too hard. It's probably a good call that I stopped drinking when I did, because otherwise that would have actually bruised me. You ever just bruise yourself casually? Be like that sometimes.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, you just slap yourself a little too hard in something that you really shouldn't have been, slapping yourself. You know the vibes.
Let's just have a listen.
I know it sounds kind of absurd, but I kind of like it here. Cause of death, beetle. Huh. Imagining death by beetle, like,
Must be on break.
oh, Hypnos is gone. Little bitch, little pussy, not even gonna get... I was thinking about actually giving him a little, nectar. I thought about it. But he's not here, so... Fate says no.
You don't get them.
Shut the fuck up, Dad. Nobody asked you.
Daddy issues.
Yeah, hello, look
Okay,
at
you
me.
have gifted
That's my favorite
Serby.
boy doing her.
Yes, I have. I have to pet the baby. Look him. He give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. We love to see it. I talk to baby.
The vicious three-faced god hound of the
Well, at
gates
least
of death.
2 of the heads acknowledge you.
Yeah. The third head is just CP. It's fine. I get it. I'm also CP. Oh, let's go talk to Meg and Nyx. My ex-girlfriend and maybe my future girlfriend? I don't know.
No shame in yours.
And mommy.
Sisters are away, you bear their burden of responsibility.
I mean, if that's what she wanted to be called, I would call her that, you know? Like, it's up to her.
Understand. It's just, am I supposed to keep pretending nothing's changed? This house is cracking at the seams. and
Okay,
no
but for
one's
real,
going
if you
to
need
do it.
content, me and Steph can probably rant about Final Fantasy for some.
Although in what condition,
Currently,
it is ours to
I'm
decide.
good because
Our
I'll be
Okay.
real. I'll probably end in the next hour or 2 hours tops. Just because,
enough.
yeah,
You're right, of course.
work tomorrow and all that.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, we can probably talk about it like in messages or something. But I love this game way too much.
Understandable. Can I not? I wanted to gift Meg. Meg, you shithead.
So go into your bedroom and come back out, and the people who are there changes.
Okay, maybe I should finish talking to everybody first, huh?
I'd ask
Like
you join me
Achilles.
for
Yeah,
a drink.
sometimes you will have to talk to someone.
Liquor dulls the senses. Fortunately so, under most circumstances except yours. Leave me to it, will you? And I'll have one for the both of us.
Thanks,
Some other
Achilles.
time, Achilles. Just checking in on you, but I'll be on my way again shortly.
Thanks, Achilles, bestie Westie. Appreciate it. Let's see what Trader Man has for me. Let's see. Yeah, I could... No, I want the keys to get stuff, to get a new, thingy. Let me see, examine.
The wretched broker did it.
Onkrad's broker, you're the fucking... You're like Dad's favorite employee or whatever. Love to see it.
Hey, that's the court musician's sentence. Long past due.
Okay, so I can get this basically for free because this doesn't affect my gems. This is just a diamond, and I don't see anything else for diamonds. Everything else is for gems, so I might as well get the court musician sentence
In the name of
first.
Hades, I commute our court musician sentencing effective now.
Oh, hello.
Hello?
Orpheus.
Hello, Orpheus. I would like to talk with you real quick.
Oh, hello, Zagreus. I understand you liberated me from my eternal punishment. And so I have returned to serve your father here. Thanks.
You're so welcome, bestie.
Orpheus, you're back. Look, don't get on Father's bad side like that and you're going to be fine. Besides, right now I think he's angry with me.
I grieve for you, my friend. But if you've come to ask me for a song, why,
In general photography, I'm back, by the way. Shai says I love you too, Sisora, by the way.
I love it. I gotta see baby. I need to see baby right now immediately. I simply must.
Okay, let me see if I have a picture of Doggo.
Oh, the triple tried. We do actually have a pet pics channel if you want to throw her there.
That's what I'm looking for right now.
Sweet. We love to see it. We love to see it. Hell yeah. And also, I just see that Fix joined the server like 10 minutes ago. Thank you for the Oncrads, by the way. Appreciate it. Also, I didn't even give you the backstory on Oncrads, Fix. I feel so bad. So, bestie, we all have like moms and stuff, or like we know moms. If we don't personally have one, like we know a mom. So my mom, she's kind of a funny lady. She relies on autocorrect on her phone to translate the thoughts in her head from head to fingers to phone to the rest of us. Well, my partner at one point had like just started their business, like a landscaping business. They've since effectively closed it because it was just a lot, which is fair and valid. But I told my mom, I was like, yeah, they finished filing the paperwork. And my mom was like, oh, she meant to say congrats. But somehow, instead of congrats, it came out oncrats. Probably because the phone didn't know what to autocorrect that to. So, oncrads, ONCRADS, oncrads is how we say congrats around here. It's just the vibe. If you know, you know. You know, it be like that sometimes. So thank you for the oncrads. That's also my niece Angel that I used for the oncrads just because she's so smiley. She's so cute. Like, I'm sorry. Like, she's just a cute little pibble. She's fat. I like to call her Chunk a lot. Or just Fat Girl, Nyanyel, which is a bastardization of Angel. You know, for funzy onesies. Just Nyanyel. Nyanyel thinks that Toby is her puppy. She thinks everyone's her puppy, really. The problem is she's a pit bull and I'm allergic to dogs. The other dogs that we have are hypoallergenic. She is not. So she kisses me and I immediately break out in a rash every single time. Oh. I want to love her so bad. Like, I have to limit her to one kiss. I'll be like, Angel, one kiss. Only one. And every time she's like, I'm going to try to sneak 5. And I'm like, for personal reasons, Angel, I would like to still be able to breathe. Only one kiss. Just one. She's very cute. She's also part of the transition screens. You'll see her, Bear, who is my sister's Bashan, who is 15 pounds, and he's very fat. Very fat. You know? It'd be like that. And then, of course, Mr. Toby, who you've seen. That's the 3 cousins. They are very cute together. But she's just my little girl. I was stalling for time.
3 pupketeers.
Correct. Yes, 3 pupketeers. For the record, Angel's like 60... Shy! Oh, my sweet baby. Oh, I love. She's so comfy. She's so comfy.
She is an Olympic level napper.
Me too. Me fucking too. Oh my god, she's so cute. I love her. But yes, we love animals here. So Fix, if you have fur babies to share. Also, hello, how's it going, friend? If you have fur babies to share, please share them in pet pics. I love to fawn over fur babies. But welcome back, Unicorn. How are things going? I defeated what was that boss's name? Random. I sort of panicked and didn't retain their name. The one that gives out diamonds.
Lerny. You got past Lerny.
I got past Lerny on my first time getting to them. So I've now beat Meg twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lerny and Hydra. Yeah. Correct. Yep. Thank you, Fix.
That's why his name is Lerny.
Okay, fair and valid.
It's all right. Father can't make you sing if you don't want to.
Sweet. Okay. Let me see. Is there anything else that I need to do? I already went over there. I should probably talk to Dad. He's gonna be like, hey, shithead, you can't get out of my fucking realm, asshole. And I'm gonna be like, fuck off, Dad. That's gonna be the translation of what's said here. Can almost guarantee it. You've been gone a while. Shut up, Dad.
I'm going to find Mother.
I'm gonna find Mom, no matter how long it takes me. Yeah, this is basically just, you're a shithead. Fuck you, Dad. That's
For the last time,
same thing.
Not to speak about that woman in my house. You want to know her so much, you go find her. Indeed.
I am trying to find her, asshole. Hate you. Oh, I fulfilled a prophecy. We love to see it. Next boss is a pain. Have fun. I won't. I'm probably going to die. I don't think that I'm gonna be. I'm worried that I'm not gonna be able to get to Lerny again
Really.
for a long time. But anyway, okay. God of Wine. We have a new prophecy. Do we have any new ones to collect? The answer is no. Wait, no, we do. Reluctant Musician, we do.
Tartarus is gloomy enough without Orpheus in it.
I will be honest with you.
Uh-huh.
I don't think the run that you had was specifically lucky in any way. I think that was a very average run, so I think you're going to get to Lerny pretty often at your current skill.
Okay.
Just saying.
So long as I pick the right things, right? So long as I don't fuck myself.
if you don't get a particularly unlucky run,
Okay.
or if you get a average run but pick bad things instead of average things.
Okay. I'm gonna try to flirt with my ex-girlfriend now. If everyone will choto their fucking mates here.
Meg, look, I know you're just doing your job out there, and anyway, found this, thought of you and all that, so here.
Actually, how I give
I'll
gifts.
see to it this contraband is put away at once. Now, take your finder's fee and go about your business.
Okay, do you want to like have a hate fuck about it though?
I mean, I was gonna say something, but I'm just gonna keep cool about it.
Listen,
That's gonna be your favorite item, though. The skull earring.
I'm sure it is. Hello, Hypnos. Do you have some shit to talk, asshole?
You lost a duel to the death with an exalted brightsword, did you? They're pretty much the best
Poor
of the best, so
Hypnos.
don't feel bad. It had to happen. But if it's any consolation, it'll probably
Is
happen
that really
again.
shit talking?
You know what? Of all the things he said to me, that's the least offensive.
They're like really, really good at their job, so like don't feel too bad, but it'll probably happen again.
No, he's right. That one, he is right to say it. It's not like the rest of them where he's just like, don't die, forehead. Like, unironically, that's how he talks to the rest of them. But that one specifically, he's like, hey, it happens. It'd be like that. Later.
That's gonna be most of his things on the higher floors.
Okay, cool. Let's see what other renovations we can get, because we have 101 gems. Chambers may contain urns with 10... Ooh, I'm kind of just tempted to grab all these work orders from here. That'll get me most of the way through. But I know
Yeah,
that
the
there's also, like, repair the West Hall will start to get stuff. Or the lounge, sorry. The lounge will start to unlock something too, right? If I remember right?
Oh, says,
Yes, love.
I don't recall if you ever explained the forehead thing or not.
Oh, that's Random's thing. I just
If you
Yeah,
did,
stole
I
it.
forgot.
I just stole
Yeah.
it.
It's also a common Twitch meme from what I'm aware of, so it's not really a me thing.
You brought it to us, so it's considered a you thing.
Okay, if someone asks what forehead is, I will explain it, but don't die forehead is not a uncommon thing to hear.
The underworld could always use a little extra renovating, right?
Okay, well, what's in me?
It means you got a big head.
It's also just like a general like get good, essentially.
Yeah, it's like
Another job
get
for
good
your
scrub.
distinguished team.
Like it's supposed to be a generic insult that's not too insulting.
Just a gentle
My
roast.
age is showing. I thought of a song when you said scrub.
You're thinking really loud, Steph, because I got it too.
I'll be honest, every time I hear scrub, I think of a TV show.
Oh, Scrubs. Scrubs is a good show. Understandable.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
I've never watched Scrubs, I just know the name.
Scrubs is good. Unironically, you should go watch it. I'm gonna get the
Probably.
purple trim.
Approved.
I'm thinking of
Let's change the
TLC's
cover
Scrubs.
thing
I'm like literally seeing the music video and singing it in my head right now.
Fun,
Yep.
fun.
Fair and valid. You're correct to say it. Like, you are right, and you should say it. So, Random, I heard you and Tweb talking about this fishing mechanic, and, hello, my name is Cesra, and I play lots of, games that happen to have fishing. I'm really, really bad at fishing in real life, but a lot of my games do have fishing, so this is my long-winded way of asking how I get the fishing.
You need a fishing rod.
Yeah, how I get the fishing rod. Maybe that's a better question.
It's a court order at one point.
Okay.
It's a work order.
That's-
Work orders are the most valuable of those.
Okay.
I think you just killed Stephanie.
Steph, don't forget to breathe, my love.
About time you showed up.
About time you shut your hole, Skelly. I'm gonna get this fucking spear that Trev's been so horny for, and I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
What is that thing?
I'm telling you, it's not as good as Trevor thinks it is.
Well,
First
okay.
fishing pole.
Oh, I don't like this. I don't
That got
like
me
this.
so bad.
Yeah. I told you I don't like it either.
That doesn't work with how my brain works. I don't like it.
It's very janky, it feels like.
Oh, I was supposed to talk to Skelly before I killed him. Maybe if I leave and then come back, maybe I can talk to him again.
Yeah. Fix, if you're, just keep in mind, it says he doesn't have aspects, which means he doesn't have any of the stat bonuses from the base aspects either.
Yeah.
At this time.
Yeah, if it tells you anything, where was the place where I could see how many runs I was at? Was that,
That's in, you might not, I don't think you have access to it yet.
I can only see it in, like, the save thing, can't I? Is that the
The
only
save
time?
will tell you,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
There is a place once you're in.
Ooh. I do like the
See-
skull earring. That's gonna be good.
It also, it's also just a you thing.
Yeah, no, that's vibes. I do actually have skull
Oh,
earrings.
stacking Zeus spoons? Yeah. Stacking Zeus spoons is actually really doable. The other thing you can do is the Ares attack, Hera or Athena dodge.
And I did actually rank up the Harpy Feather Duster, so I'm open to switching now. I've been trying to stick with one to, like, level it up and just, like, sort of rotate them out, keep them all in roughly the same. So then it's not like when I get a new boon, it's not going to be like, well, this thing is way worse than all my other ones, so I'm never going to use it. Try to keep them all in roughly the same playing field, if that makes sense. I did already level up him to rank 2. Take whatever weapon you like. Spearworks. You're just gonna be like mashing
so
attack.
he's suggesting a build.
Gotcha. I mean, we can try it. We can definitely try it. I can try mashing attack instead of using my special.
With the spear, you basically are an attack mercenary.
Right.
I'll keep that in mind, mate.
His special is like a 2-part, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you
it's got a
throw it,
little
and then you
delay.
have to get it back before you can attack again.
Yeah. So I have to just remember to basically double special if I'm gonna use it.
Yeah. The other thing you can do is Zeus Poseidon. Like, Zeus, Poseidon, and Zeus plus Poseidon are really good builds if you can get them going.
I mean, we'll try one more run, I think, before we go to bed, so... Let's see if there's anything else that I can get with my darkness first before I go. Might
Sure.
be a little RNG at this point, but you'll feel like a god if it works. If it works. That's an if. Okay, I can't get anything else. My next one is a Death Defiant bonus at 500. So I'm like
Or
halfway
if you
there.
get keys, you can unlock a few more options from the mirror.
Oh, wait, seriously?
Yeah, so if you go back to the mirror, look at the bottom.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
There's,
there
several
was-
tiers. She can't flip them yet, so don't worry too much about that.
Okay.
That is something that is explained to you when you get it. I'm
Okay.
fairly certain.
Someone not playing the game, can we take a second to appreciate the animation of Skelly getting smacked and grabbed his head to keep it on his shoulders? I like, oh yeah, 100%. Sometimes the cute little animation, specifically for Skelly, he's just a funny little guy. Look at him. Why he built like that? Like, you know?
You guys were talking like in game. So he just grabs his hand and puts it back on.
Yeah. No, you're right, and you should say it.
You guys were talking like, you know, in-game strats, and I'm over here like, hee giggle.
No, that's about where I'm at right now, so understandable. And then I keep thinking that there's going to be something relevant over here, and there just isn't.
Long way to
It's
go.
just...
I think I'm ready.
It's just another, like, zoom out. I mean, it's very, very pretty. I do like it. Farthest chamber reached, 35. Alright.
It looks like a Batman montage.
Just a little bit, yeah.
The
sure.
brooding.
Yeah. Yeah.
The brooding cliff.
Alright. Here we go. We're gonna try the spear. This is my first time trying the spear. Am I gonna hate it? Probably. Okay.
Nephew, I have somewhat of a favor I must ask.
Okay.
Zeus attack question mark?
If you so happen to run
Maybe so.
into him again, that is
Yeah, happy New Year's, unicorn.
connect. And welcome
Happy New Year, Unicorn. Take the attack. If it has an attack, I absolutely will. Okay, special cast dash. So it doesn't have attack. It does have a dash, which having a dash would be nice because currently my base dash doesn't do jack shit.
It dodges attacks. Dash is good.
yeah.
Cast is a fated choice.
Give up and rerun. Oh yeah, that's right. I do need to take this at some point to do stuff, so I might as well just take it.
Do you know how to give up, by the way? You can
No.
just give up in the middle of a run instead of fighting. You just pause the game when you're out of menu, and give up's an option listed.
Oh. Would never be me, but I appreciate the thought. Mostly because, again, just to be able to get all the fated options, even if I can just grab... Thanks, I hate this. God, I hate this so much.
Just use the attack, not the special.
Yep.
I would say if you are thinking of specialing, this is a good way to learn to use your cast. If you are thinking of special, you should cast instead. Because it is instant, and you don't have to pull it back to you to start basic attacking again.
Okay. All right. At the very least, even if I don't accomplish anything else, I will have gotten a fated thing out of this, which will be good.
Who's next?
Right? That's sort of like the thought process we're sitting at.
Yeah.
Gemstones. Never enough of these back at the house.
How does Trevor live like this?
I don't know. One thing I can tell you is with any weapon that you are spamming attack with, which is most of them, to be perfectly honest.
Besides,
some of them
like,
you
bow.
combo, some of them you only special.
Yeah.
But like anytime that you are primarily attacking, you need to fit your dashes in with your normal attack, and there is a dash strike.
Right. Yeah, I do know about the dash strike. I don't use a whole lot of attack typically. Okay, do I go for money or extra health? Probably money, right?
I value money. 6. Anyone else?
Same.
Cast is upgraded too. I don't personally value money, but I do know that living in a capitalist hell, we do need it. So,
That's the only reason why I value it. Otherwise, give me my alcohol, give me my food, and give me my dog.
Facts. You're right, and you should say it. Come on. Don't be shy, ugly. Come on. If you want to stab yourself into a pillar, then be my fucking... Oh, no. Not you! I hate you. Okay. Literally, my cast killed it, so... That's fine.
I don't know how I feel about this.
What's up?
Final Fantasy VIII released in 1999.
That's the year I was born!
Alright, here's a thought for you. Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3 is still on its way.
I haven't even played the first remake. We got it, but we're not fans.
Oof.
That is fair. From what I understand, it's just an HD port, isn't it? Or did they actually remake things?
They remade things so Final Fantasy VII, growing up, you were pulled into the story, and probably because I'm older, I've already seen the story, I've already seen, the movie and adaptations and spin-offs like Dirge of Cerberus. Like, I've already lived in that timeline, I've lived in that world, I've moved on. Seeing the remake, I wasn't pulled into it like I thought I was going to be, and so Bella and I played, he played, I was sitting there watching, probably for an hour, and he didn't like the fighting mechanics. He missed the old mechanics, and we turned off the game after an hour, and then we didn't go back, and we end up giving his brother the PlayStation and all the games we had.
Oh.
So, that was it.
That's fair and valid.
100%. Do we take Artemis or max health? I'm double checking for more pots right now, but do we take Artemis or max health?
I don't want to be the first voice on everything.
See,
That's true.
I have no horse in this Final Fantasy race, so I'm just gonna say, you know, whatever the general group opinion is, I'll second that because I wasn't there, you know.
So just to make sure I understand, HD port is when they just make everything better graphics.
Better graphics, they might remake the music, which is what Final Fantasy X and X-2 got. And by the way, it's on PC.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like I've lived that world.
Fair enough. I'm not going to make arguments, but it is literally the same game, just on PC. And I guess technically you can add like I currently there's cheats that you can enable or disable. Like I have an increased encounter rate just because I want to fight things.
Oh, totally get that. Totally get that. Half the game is just to see. For me, I love the changing between the spheres for the jobs, and
Yeah.
just seeing the girls just transform and being badass bitches.
That's fair. Also, Sezzy, do you want to take back over your stream?
I was not gonna be an interruptee. Fix answered my question. He said Artemis.
Yeah.
By saying left. So
Yes.
therefore.
I mean,
Alright.
I know what the answer is. I just don't want to say it because I want to hear your other people's opinions too.
Fair and valid, and I appreciate that. And I'm sure that they do as well. I don't want to put words in anybody's mouth, but everybody likes to be heard, at least once in a while.
Yep.
They might act like they don't want to be heard, but people do want to be heard.
Oh yeah, the spear has a charge attack.
Owie.
So if you're waiting for enemies to spawn, you can get that charging up in the meantime.
I'm sitting here playing my Animal Crossing game while also like refreshing the rules for my triple triad card game, so that way when I gift it to my sisters, we can play a game.
We love that. I'm just seeing if there's any more healing.
Never played this game, so I have no opinions on it except woohoo on the art.
Yeah, right? I'm still trying to figure it out. It's fine.
Hey, that's the Eternal Spear Varatha, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Your father used to use that, didn't he?
I guess.
A bit ornate for hunting, but a spear's a spear, is what I like to say.
Uh-huh. What can you give me, love? You only take health when your option is like coins or keys. When you see a boon, you generally take it. Okay. Got it. There isn't because you don't have the Deuce of Keepsake. I do have the Deuce of Keepsake. I'm just not using it right now. Morther.
Jaeger's a Borther.
No,
Oh,
Jaeger.
God,
No, Jaeger
no.
thinks he's a Borther, but I'm sorry, Jaeger. I did not adopt you, so I am not your Morther.
It's okay, I adopted him
No,
as a Borther.
No, you cannot adopt people as your Borther. That's not how it works. He's like the neighbor's kid that keeps coming over and eating my food out of my fridge. It's expensive. I can't keep feeding the neighbor's kid all the time. His mom has a fridge.
mom to Jaeger.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Anyway,
you need
I
to
will-
do keepsake for HP from urns, but
I have that. I already have it, and I was using that earlier. And I think that's the one that I was using when I did that last run.
I will be honest. Like Fix made a good point. If you're practicing using cast, you should take exit wounds to force you to cast more.
Okay. And
that
it's
being
faded,
said,
too.
you could also take Hunter Dash, which I think if there was nothing, if it wasn't for like the fact that you're practicing cast, I would take Hunter Dash. I would take the extra damage on Dash Strike.
Understandable. So in this case, because we're practicing cast and because it's faded also, we'll take exit wounds. But obviously, since Hunter Dash is faded anyway, the next time I see it, I should take it. That's what I'm hearing. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
It also doesn't help that you still don't have the 3-second cooldown cast. You're still on the blood. You have to pick up Bloodstone off the ground.
Yep.
You have enough for a boon, so you get to choose between spending your money on a boon or going for darkness.
But I was told boons, generally speaking, better.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. I don't feed myself half the time, so... God, I wish that were me. I wish somebody else would feed me.
I'll feed you.
I mean, you're far away. If you come over and feed me, then yes, perfect.
Okay, so you're inviting me to come cook you a nice dinner. Got it.
Correct, yes. You're more than welcome to. I get
Landon's
a mystery.
better judge because I just cook you dinner. I can't guarantee it'd be nice.
I like dinner. Dinner is good.
You can't afford all three.
I do, however, have dietary restrictions, so I'm hard to feed. Spend it up,
was
baby.
I.
That's fine. Okay, we have a Thunder Dash. It's not fated. Should I take the lightning reflexes after I dash just before getting hit? A bolt will strike a nearby foe. It is fated. Thunder Dash is good.
No.
I've used Thunder Dash. I know it's good, and it's epic quality, so it's going to be higher. But
here's the thing.
They have the same damage, and this is...
I will be honest with you. Those are the exact same boon.
Oh.
They're separate, which means you can stack them.
But they're effectively the same. Yeah.
The damage is the same. The only difference is lightning reflexes. You have to don't get hit forehead.
But I do need it to be a fated choice, and I know that the fated choices it builds to like
you
bigger
are almost
prizes.
Always just before getting hit. So if you're like you should be spamming dash often.
Right. Okay. Cool. And boon and darkness, if I can afford it, I can't. I can't afford it, forehead, so I'm gonna buy it.
Always a pleasure, Charon.
Okay, Charon, let's talk. That's a different grunt than you gave me last time. We love to see it. Okay. Okay, goodbye. Guess we're taking a palm. Lightning reflex is not good at Thunder Dash for you have to have time for that.
You really don't. You are almost always just before getting hit.
Correct.
More to fight. Pathetic.
Pathetic. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Zagreus. Good job. Taking the words right out of my mouth. I wasn't, like, panicking at all. It's fine. I only got a small hit. Forehead, so we're okay.
The power of the gods.
So... we can upgrade my cast itself. We can upgrade the lightning reflexes, which we just got. Or, we can upgrade the dislodge damage from my cast. That's the biggest upgrade, it looks like, as far as damage done.
Exit wounds is your boss damage.
Okay, yeah. Alright. You sold me.
Okay. Enough said.
Correct. Yeah. Oh, hello, Stinky! Owie, that was not nice of you, sir.
Should have dashed.
Shut your whore mouth. I thought that there was still a little bit of extra time that I had before he was gonna move. Where is my stone? Who ate my... There it is. I'm stupid, turns out. In case you guys didn't know, I'm actually a moron.
No, you just have the case of the stupids. It'll wear off.
It's just like a status effect that has like a timer on it. Okay, we love to see that.
Experience talking here. I've had cases of the stupids.
Be like that sometimes.
I mean, it explains a lot of things.
But I do like to kink shame anybody that's attracted to me by calling them a morosexual. I think that's funny. You know, sexually attracted to morons, morosexual. It's funny.
In the name of Hades.
I appreciate it.
That hurt.
Rough. Anyway, we have chain lightning effects bounce more times before expiring, but I only have the one thing that actually does that. But if I get more Zeus going forward, then that's going to stack really well. My lightning effects also make those jolted. It's also fated, so these are both fated. I'm ignoring Thunder Dash right now because as great as, you know, a dash damage would be, I want to look at the fadeds right now because that stacks as we go. Static discharge is good for damage. Okay. Storm Lightning sucks, but it's required to unlock the legendary boon. So is it better to take Storm Lightning now because it's faded?
You can't exit out of this menu without making a choice.
Correct.
Can you view the god list right now? I think you said it was select.
Yeah.
Not that one.
That's left bumper, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You don't have the unlock yet, do you? No, you don't. There's an unlock where you can see each of the boons and their requirements from each of the gods.
I can't. Sorry, sucks to suck, bestie.
Let me just Google this because Google's on our hands too.
Correct.
Boons, the legendary one.
You can't need to buy it from the contractor.
Yeah. You need Storm Lightning, High Voltage, or Double Strike.
Storm Lightning, something.
Storm Lightning is, yeah.
That's the one that's right here.
Yeah.
And it's a faded choice. So what I'm hearing is I might as well just take it now. If I happen to get the thing that stacks with it, great, fantastic. If not, I mean, at least I got another faded choice, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I'm just gonna take it now. See what's at this. I don't really need the Eye of Lamia this time. Ignited Ichor, I don't think it's worth getting right now. I mean, it is really cheap, and it does go for 8 encounters, but I don't think it's worth it right now, is it?
The healing or the move speed?
Move speed. I said that healing's probably not going to be worth it, but move speed is pretty cheap, and it's going to last for 8 encounters, so...
Move speed screws with how you dodge. I never take move speed.
Understandable. Yeah, I'm never going to learn how the dodge works if I keep fucking with how it works, so...
No, sorry, not dodge, but like it affects how you move on the screen, which turn affects how you avoid attack.
Right. No, I knew what you meant. I speak random.
Yeah.
Also, I just realized, does my cast pierce? And it hits, like, anybody in a line?
Kind of. Your cast right now, normally it does not.
Okay.
The Zeus cast bounces between enemies.
Okay.
So once it hits one enemy, it bounces to a nearby enemy.
Dead.
Anyone else?
Yeah, anyone else? Moosey ain't gonna do much unless you've upgraded the sword. It bounces between nearby enemies. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Notice how I've been doing my best not to use my special? It's very, very difficult for me because my automatic response is just like special.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to train myself out of that. Okay. Everybody.
Artemis reached out to you, did she? Oh, that's adorable, dearest. Just don't make any sudden movements with her.
Ooh. Oh, Aphrodite, you getting jealous? You think that... I don't think Artemis wants me like that, but okay, Aphrodite, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Crush Shot will replace Electric Shot. These are all faded, so I need to take each of them at some point. Casts a wide short range blast that inflicts weak. That will replace my Electric Shot. Aphrodite's Aid, your call fires a seeking projectile that inflicts charm. Call is some separate thing that I like never touch because I almost never get it. And then Wave of Despair, after you take damage foes around you inflict weak. Ooh.
Fix is missing one thing that I think he hasn't considered. He, she, they. I would take option 2. Here is why. Every pair of gods has a duo boon that effectively you need one of attack, special, dash, cast, or call for each of the gods in the pair to have the chance of seeing the duo boon. if you are banking on getting Poseidon's legendary boon, might as well bank on getting the duo boon as an option as well.
And I need it anyway for a fated choice.
Yes, the legendary and duo boons are fated. So
Right.
getting the getting the chance to run into those is awesome. Also, Artemis, Poseidon, or Aphrodite, Zeus duo boon is actually really fun.
Okay.
Especially with Aphrodite's call. Yeah.
Zeus Call is going to ramp up damage, so taking 2 removes that option. But yeah, you can take 2. Well, alright, check 2. Oopsies poopsies.
By call, you mean the aid. Yeah.
I assume, yeah.
Yeah,
Ouchie.
that makes sense to me. Again, it's a matter of reducing the chance, but I honestly don't like Zeus Call.
Ow.
Zeus's aid.
I need to stop looking at chat out of the corner of my eye, because I keep
Yeah.
double dashing into traps like a moron.
I won't say anything.
What do we have here?
Thanks. Appreciate it.
I mean,
That's
I double
fine.
dash into traps all the time in real life, so it's okay.
Thanks, Steph. At least somebody's in my corner, even
Damn,
when I'm
where are you
being
finding
stupid.
these traps? I want to meet one of them.
Stop.
Well, it's like political statements from patients at work that I can't comment on, so I have to bite my tongue. That's a trap.
Not the trap that you're thinking of, Random. Because you're thinking really loudly, and I can hear your thoughts, and I'm just asking you to get on a different goddamn mental wavelength. Thank you.
No, too late.
Get off of my mental frequency. Oh god, what's going on here?
Don't die.
Oh, is this your first time seeing one of these rooms?
No, I think it's the second time, but I didn't remember what the starting looked like. Ow. I'm
It
gonna
is
die.
terrifying. Long story short, just kill anything that's ranged and keep your distance from anything that's melee.
Huh.
That is the best way to play these rooms.
Cast. Especially because I have the Chain Lightning cast.
You made it.
Oh,
Seems I need to look for better help.
here we go.
Now to collect.
It's fine. I'm good. I'm good. I'm great. I'm fantastic. I'm perfect.
Yes, you are.
Stop. Now I'm gonna be blushing.
Got her.
I will pout about it. Do I... Mind you, let's everybody remember I have 9 health. Do I go for the mini-boss? Hope that it's just the Bomb Brothers and I can fuck it up. Or wait, no, this isn't a mini-boss. This is just armored enemies. Never mind. I'm learning. I'm learning. Armored enemies with the gems. Or do I go for the key? Key? Fix says key.
Key, yes. You need those more. The gemstones, eventually they become not worth it at all. Long story short.
Got it.
Like, yeah. He's right. Keys unlock weapons and the mirror upgrades. The gemstones, you will eventually get enough of those, and then anything further is cosmetics purely.
Fair and valid. Ow. Ah. Everybody get out of my way. I am doing casting practice. I'm trying not to be late for elf practice, but instead of elf practice, it's casting practice. My sister did Rudolph at school, like, just a couple weeks ago. It's fresh on the mind. Hate Christmas, but I do know some Christmas movies. You know, it'd be like that. Y'all know the vibes.
Valid.
Where is my little dingle? Give me my thing. There, you had it, asshole. There. I did it.
That's
I
what
didn't
I
even die, forehead. We love to see it. But I would like some extra health. But I just remembered that I don't have Deuce's thingy. So all this pot breaking is for nothing. But damn it, I've already committed. Okay, what can I get here?
Let's have a look here.
Passive restore 10% when I enter a chamber. Right now, with how low I am on actually 3, I think that's probably good to get. Thoughts? Yes. Okay. Do I also want the Braid of Atlas? My cast deals 50% more damage. Since, bless you. It's only 20, and since we were sort of trying to practice my casting...
It's 45 gold for 15 HP, multiple rooms over.
Right.
It will pay itself back, especially given that you're at 3.
Right. Do we get the Braid of Atlas? 50% more damage with my cast, especially since I have the
I haven't been counting chambers, but I think you're at the point where
I'm on chamber
that will
12.
be active. Yeah, that will definitely be active for Meg. So I would take it. Oh, 15 HP total. You know, I was not paying attention to the numbers. Oh, it's 10% of your HP and for 3 chambers. Yeah.
Well, listen, that might actually be the difference between making it the 3 chambers and not. That's my thought process.
I believe that the next chamber is the freebie, anyways.
Oh. Well.
Yeah.
Have I gifted Aphrodite yet? I don't remember. Yes, I have.
Now that I'm thinking about it, saving the 45 gold and just going shopping was better.
Well, too late. Special inflicts weak. I don't want anything for my special because my special is annoying. When foes are slain, they damage nearby foes and inflict weak. That one's faded. Any max life chamber rewards are worth more. Which do we... Next chamber is
so, I think you have the damage you need. Your problem right now is just going to be getting past Meg.
Right.
With the health total that you are currently at. If you do get past Meg, Life Affirmation is better.
But I'm going to be honest, I don't think I'm going to. I feel like Dying Lament is going to be better because she does spawn a bunch of extra enemies, which may inflict some weak on her, which will help maybe if I get hit so I don't immediately die forehead. Also, it's faded. I mean, they're both faded. It's just, I don't think that Life Affirmation is actually going to come into play this time at all. Because I don't think I'm going to get past Meg. Might as well just take Dying Lament, fuck it, and, you know.
Yeah, HP up is Centaur Hearts, but at the moment, with 50 HP, you're feeling very, very glass cannon-y.
Correct. Like, if I can make it work. And mind you, this is also my first time playing with the spear, so I'm still getting the feel for it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to beat Meg.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's how I feel, too, Zag.
Listen to me, Zagreus. Your mother is long gone. You're never getting out of here, and even if you did, what hope could you possibly have in finding her up in the world out there?
I've hope enough. Not that it's any of your business anymore.
Your family is here, and so is your responsibility. You're running from yourself. Though, I can slow you down a bit, I think.
Oh, you probably will. You're gonna probably slow me down a lot of it, actually. Owie. Yeah, you're gonna slow me down a lot of it, actually, Meg. I can feel that right now. Very much. Give me my... Thank you. Bitch! Can you not dash right when I'm trying to throw something at you? You whore? Thanks.
That's why you leave X's in the past, yo.
Well, listen, she works for my dad. I can't, like, control that.
Fuck, man. Personal life and family drama in the business.
Right?
It's just never healthy.
Oh, I know that, and you know that. But Zag's a moron. I know, because I'm playing him. And I'm a moron. As much as you may know something to be true, it doesn't mean that you won't fall victim to the... Yep. Oh, Death Defying. That's right. I forgot I still had a Death Defying. Okay.
It's the only choice.
Correct. Owie. Owie. Yep. That's what I expected.
You should have known better.
Thoughts?
Oh, you win this
That
round,
was
mate.
juicy.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
All right, you said one run ago.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk to everybody, I think. Then go. At least you knocked some Fated Choices off my list. Exactly. That's... At base minimum, that's what I did. And also, I'm gonna maybe get Hypnos to like me a little bit better.
You got whipped by Megra the Fury.
Yeah?
Yeah? I always wanted to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Whipped,
Bet you did.
referring both to how badly you lost and to that glowing
Mhm.
whip she's always threatening me with whenever I try to talk to her.
Yep. I tapped that Hypnos. You can't say that. Anyway.
I get it. Surprise,
Fine.
Hypnos. I got you this.
Got him.
Whoa, 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 you can't bring that in here. Just kidding. Thanks. But wait, I'll trade you. Look.
Cheers, Hypnos.
Thanks, bestie. Appreciate it. He's actually
Oh,
my
yeah.
worstie, but it's okay.
He's the bestie of your worsties.
The worst bestie. Correct.
I just wanted to
Also,
apologize because I think
the best
I didn't
worstie.
act very appropriately last time you spoke to me. But I just really, really like this job, and I promise I will always do my very best. So I just hope I'll have
Or
another
Dusa.
chance.
Dusa, babes, it's okay. I'm not mad.
Dusa, please, there's no need to apologize. You've been doing a wonderful job, really.
Yeah. Exactly. See?
What? You really mean it, Prince? Thank you. Thanks so much.
You're so welcome, bestie. Okay. Goodbye, I guess. Little Miss floats up into the air anytime she finishes talking to me.
The
Fine.
sealed weapons by your chambers. Your father won't observe their
I mean, if
absence
I
of
could, I
conflict.
would.
They remind him of a time he stood together
like
with
that.
his brothers and sisters. He wants nothing more to do with any of that. I think it's fitting you've inherited their power.
Thanks, Achilles.
A power that once sealed away the Titans. Maybe it's a power that can break me out of here. Thank you for helping me, Achilles.
Thanks, bestie Achilles. Achilles is my bestie. Hypnos, my worstie. Sorry, I don't make the rules.
Just how it goes sometimes.
Rests peacefully
Mm-hmm.
upon his favored spot.
Olympus knows
I
of him.
love how the middle one is just total nap zone.
Here
Mhm.
in my realm.
Relate.
Our realm.
Correct.
Explain to me how exactly this is
Good
possible,
puppers.
Nix. Either your limitless power has considerably waned, or you are up to something.
Sorry, Hades. Your wife likes me more than she likes you. She's not even your wife, actually, but, like, you guys were playing house. You made me think that she was my mom. So I'm, like, wife in quotations. It's fine. Poor Juice says someone ought to give her a body. I mean, I'll give her... I'm gonna shut my mouth.
You're thinking loud enough, though, says he.
I'll give her... I'm gonna shut up.
Sass.
Hades. Your son was
You're
bound
thinking
to
too loud,
discover
Sassy.
The closer he came to the surface. The Olympians
So
are pleased to know
if
that Hades
okay,
is a relative and bid him welcome to their mountain.
so
That
if
is all.
Dusa does become like a person in a relationship, does that mean that she's given head?
Always. Yeah, you're right, and you should say it. I'm glad that I was thinking loud enough that you got that piece, Steph.
You are in darkness. Do not speak to me about their influence.
Although, be careful with what you say. You might just get everybody thinking on the same wavelength.
Not a bad thing. We're all adults here.
Speak to me of foolish mistakes.
Poor Hollow. Poor innocent Hollow.
Well, I wouldn't say innocent.
Are you saying you did this on purpose?
Okay.
No. I'm just saying I'm not innocent.
Listen, I know that Hades said Nyx, but I heard bitch. Honestly, he should have just said bitch. Let Hades say bitch 2022. I'm just saying. Anyway.
Hades is too for that. He's too himself.
To up his own ass. Yeah, probably.
Look, if you decide to start strumming on
You
the
know what
vibrator,
though?
I'm sure nobody here is going to mind.
I'm okay with
You take
that.
care, okay?
Fine.
Insist, my friend.
You're entitled to your wrong opinion.
Say, Meg's the featured servant of the house. What's in
So
store?
she killed you, therefore she's the employee of the month.
Yep. Hate to see it. I mean,
Man,
love that for her, but
fucking bitches in video games are getting an employee in the month, and I haven't even gotten it in the 10 years I've worked in retail. Fuck all of them.
I feel that though.
I mean, yeah. It's fine. I got a compliment call one time that felt really nice.
Oh,
But
congrats.
I mean,
Just once? I
Just-
feel like you've earned more than that. But
I
if you've
should have,
only gotten one-
but consider this. Number one, people get really pissy, and it was in the middle of when we were back to back for like, what was it, like 4 months on end. So we didn't really have the time to take compliment calls anyway. Hayden,
Yeah, we did.
My direct supervisor actually took my compliment call, which was really nice. But like, they wanted us more focused on crank it out, at least from what I was told, or what was reset talents, reclaim any of the darkness spent on talents, giving up the benefits they grant for now. Interesting.
Oh wait, you do have the option to flip them. You see the two arrows to the left of like all the different lines, all
Yeah.
the different talents.
Yeah, I do.
Though they flip over to a second. There's a different. Basically, there's a backside to them.
Okay.
Like it's a variant on the same idea.
Okay.
For those 4 options in particular, I leave them all on the dark side, the side that you're currently on.
Okay.
If you want to see what the other sides are, you can flip it and then flip it back, but you have to upgrade the other side separately from the first side.
Okay.
Just so you know ahead of time.
Okay. Gotcha. Back in special.
Maybe the other.
10%.
So one is backstab versus the other is
Yeah.
undamaged.
Right. Yeah, backstab, for now at least, is very helpful. I don't know how helpful it will be in the future, but yeah, because that's just, yeah, and undamaged it's only going to count for that first hit, so okay. Store a small amount of health when you exit a chamber. Store some of your health when you collect darkness. 30% of the collected amount per rank. I don't know about that. That Defiance, restore 50% health instead of dying. Restore 30% instead of dying when your life total is depleted. 1 time per chamber. Interesting. Okay.
The
Dash.
lower percentage makes Stubborn Defiance much worse, in my opinion.
Oh, 100%. But it's interesting nonetheless that they have that option. Gain 50% damage and dodge chance for 2 seconds when you dash just before getting hit. If I were better at dashing when I should, maybe. But I feel like just having the bonus dash is better for me. Let's go talk to Skelly, and then we will save and call it good. Something for your mom. Got him.
My blade.
Let me check out this shit
My
first.
keepsake.
We've got receive 100 gold to spend as you please once per escape attempt. Okay. Interesting.
So if you start with it, you start with 100 gold.
Right.
If you switch to it after a boss,
Yeah.
then you get that 100 gold then.
Right.
Which, by the way, if you're using a god keepsake, You should always look at switching after the first floor, or after the floor that you use it on.
Right.
You don't remember that, but still important for you to know.
No, I know. I just haven't really had a chance to do that since I just got the upgrade that lets me switch it.
Yeah.
And I didn't defeat Meg.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's let Skelly run his mouth for a minute.
I mean no offense, but you're a skeleton who just stands around. Yet you have this wealth of knowledge of the underworld.
Hey, I know people, pal. We'll just have to leave it at that. Now let's see you break some of these bones, huh?
You want me to break your bones? Okay, that's masochism to a whole other level, but alright.
I feel like Skelly's a walking pun, because if he has all this knowledge, that means he's the skeleton in the closet.
One could argue.
That's actually a good point. I'm going to tell you things about Skelly because they honestly don't lead anywhere. Skelly tells us that he has been hired by somebody to be here and be our human punching bag, or a skeleton punching bag.
Yes.
We never know who. We never find out.
What?
It is never explicitly stated, so all we have are theories.
That's just
And there's not like a
game
special
theory?
side mission at all? It's just never revealed?
It's never revealed. There are plenty of theories, don't get me wrong, and some of them are decently supported, but there's no way to prove or disprove. It is never explicitly stated anywhere.
Man, that's like fanfic fuel. I love it.
Yep. Alright, well, now that I went and got one of the little, like, flavor texts, I'm gonna go back into my room, so then it saves again. But then we're gonna call it, I think, and we're gonna see if we have any Fwens who are still up. Because when I went live, there were some friends that were alive, but I don't know.
I see an APH.
Well, I hope they're still alive.
Well, you know the vibes. You know what I meant. Oh yeah, APH is up. We love APH. We're gonna go give him some love. If you are not part of the Discord, there's a link to it. Love your faces and all that stuff. I appreciate everybody who came to hang out. Special thanks, of course, to our friends who were in the VC with me, Random, Hollow, and Lady Bella. Speaking of two of those particular individuals, in case you didn't know, our friend Lady Bella Crochet is very talented at crocheting.
Aww.
And if you're not following her, you should be. That's a
Now
threat.
You're making me blush.
I mean, karma's a bitch, and so am I. And then also our friend Randomita, who was helping me very much on this run, and has helped me on previous runs. He is very. Excuse me. The countdown should not apply to me, Streamlabs. I'm sorry,
Hollow
but
did it.
oh, fine.
Hollow beat you to it.
Hollow beat me to it. Fine, Streamlabs. I should still get to always use a shout out whenever I want, but that's fine. It's whatever. So yes, if you haven't checked out Randomita, you definitely should. We love him. And then we're all going to go give some love to our friend Amateur Power Hour. He is very sweet boy, and we love his face and all that gross stuff. So give him some love, please, or else. Turns out I can't
I'll
type.
give love, I promise.
You better, young lady. Or I'll,
Yes.
Anyway, so we're gonna go give APH some love, and I will see you nerds later. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.